Hello everyone, welcome back, Chemi here, and today we're back in Fallout 4 with the Pipe Weapons Only challenge run. So as we might be able to tell, we made it into the Institute last time, and I don't remember exactly what we did, but I think that was basically it. We might have killed the Courser as well, I don't quite remember. But yeah, we did some things last time, anyways. I think we might have done basically all these four, I think, we did last time. If I remember correctly. But yeah, anyways, we made it into the Institute. We need to go talk to the division leaders. Wherever they are. They're hiding from me. As there's someone out here in the corridors. Might as well just talk with them. Oh, they've moved. Oh, just upstairs. Never mind then. Oh, art infection. Should deal with that later on. Hello there, Allie.
To make sure this place runs smoothly.
Doctor?
They weren't kidding. You really are here.
Yes indeed.
I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son, I'd say.
I just wanted to find my son. Keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind the work we do.
Right, I'm gonna ask
So,
Allie, I don't really care about
Absolutely.
anything you have to say.
if there's anything
Yeah, good for now.
Good for now. Thanks.
goodbye.
Goodbye then. Just ends it so abruptly. I should probably check if the doctor is able to talk to me now, so I can get rid of that infection. See. Alright, straight across. He's not even here. Damn. Anyways, Sarge, welcome back. Hello, how are you? Then we gotta loot all this. Right, should we start with? I guess Advanced Systems is close by. Right, let's see if we can find the doctor in here then.
She's been at it for
A little able to fast travel
Excuse me, Doctor?
to two entire locations, or between two locations basically.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I won't get in your way, don't worry about it.
Promise I won't get.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser
Good, I'm good.
chip
What
in
about
it
you?
for
Well, doing good here as
Father's
well.
orders. You're to be
Just boosted up the game
Sure
a
that
couple minutes ago.
given that the relay is the only way to
Yeah.
access the institute.
But hopefully it'll be fun today.
Handy is something of an
Yeah, I've been doing good.
In case, if nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of
Right.
now.
Dr. Lee, could you just...
I'd like a progress.
No, I didn't want to ask for that.
Taking very well.
Okay, right.
I'm hoping-
Let's just... There we go. Goodbye, Dr. Lee. Oh, wait, also wait. That dialogue felt really short. I don't think I actually got the Courser chip. I guess that's why I usually go to her last. Because then she just gives me it immediately. I think I'll have to go back for it later. Once I've actually talked to everyone. Oh well. Oh well, you learn something new, I suppose.
Not yet. I've been reviewing.
Doc?
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally must
Clayton
be close
Holden.
to 10 years old.
I can't wait.
Wow.
Any child can survive.
I'm very interested, yes indeed, and
In that case, as the name,
not
most- to that
extremely
end,
disinterested
we
here.
need to start- You probably saw the
Amazing, surely.
hard work, and I'm sure.
I'm not sure.
Right, okay.
Great. In any,
Just there,
I'm
good for now.
Thanks.
take care then.
Alright. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's see here. Let's go. Do a couple things. First of all, there's a terminal there. Might as well get that little so load hell tapes. Network scanner somewhere. Ah, there it is. It is done before I forget about it. go. And which way is it? I think it's this way, potentially, to the FEV lab. There you go, get a Virgil serum. Yeah, this seems so good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is. Right. Yeah, let's just hope we survive this. I know some of the twists in here can be quite powerful. But yeah, I think with enough chems it shouldn't be a problem. Although, yeah, we just heal up a little. Oh, Igorka, welcome back as well. Hello, hello.
Scanner's clear. Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And an infection as well, I guess. Right, I'm gonna take... I'll take some chems to increase my HP. Like, that could be a good idea.
Resetting threat level.
Right, I'm just loot these real quick. I think we'll also take probably Psycho Jet for the actual robots. Oh. It's been a while since I went through here without having to actually hack the terminals. Because I can actually do the lockpicking this time because I've actually put levels into it.
Got it.
Incredible. Oh. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Oh well. Doesn't matter too much. There we go. We can't see anything. Right, I'm just gonna stand over here until they may or may not blow up. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm not quite sure about it, but yeah. Just be safe. Is that really gonna blow up? Awesome. Yeah, my jet's still active. Ah, there we go. Yeah. You can explode today, or are we good? I think it might be fine, actually. Right, okay. Oh, Koala, welcome back as well. Hello, hello. Okay. Didn't explode this time. I think it might be, depending on how charged up its phase laser is. Anyways, do I have two tertiary? Yep. Oh, one's shooting at me already. Why is there no stream yesterday? Because I don't stream every day. That's as simple as it is. I still have other things I want to do. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't think my voice would survive if I tried to stream every day. Schedule. Yeah. Schedule with which I did make. So yeah, it's my choice still. But oh well. So wipe. Okay, too similar. No. Only one. Oh, could be live. No, okay. Nope. No. Actually, I could just brute force it, I think.
Got it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Why did you live so early today? Yeah, I think it's just a normal amount, a normal time. Should be the same time as always. Could be that you didn't see my stream until later last time. But it usually starts at this time. Lab. Yeah, okay, right. Where is... There it is. No, there. Experimental serum. I have what we came for. Let's go talk to... Ooh, what's his name? Justin AO, I think. Over in the Synth Retention Bureau. find a way out. That is. Ah, there it is. There's the door. What is that game? This is Fallout 4. Of the Fallout franchise. Well, yeah, it's just Fallout 4. Doing a little challenge run in it.
Must make you proud to see all the progress.
So also, if you're curious, the challenge just, as the title says, pipe weapons. So basically, oh no, wrong button. It's X. Yeah, these weapons are the absolute worst in the game. Basically, I guess there are technically worse things, but they're a very bad class of weapons, as per the fact that they're just put together with like screwdrivers or something. Yeah, the challenge just try to beat the game with only these really bad weapons. But no, I'm not farming with anything specific. Farming isn't really
But it's hardly efficient.
a thing you do in this game. I guess could farm like experience to try and level up, but I'm not planning on doing this playthrough for too long.
Friction as it is between us.
And settlements, they farm for themselves, it's fine.
I'll be upfront. Despite your relation, I'm sure you
Right.
understand.
Just I don't care anything on what you have to say here, so I'm just gonna skip by your little dialogue.
I'm sure.
Certainly, there is. Our main coursers hunt down.
Yeah, I don't
But
care.
in fact,
Combat experience, I
I'm no
suppose.
stranger to combat.
even so,
Looking a bit but bad. Type of gun, yeah.
now, unless
It's a really bad type of
I'm
gun.
good for now. Thanks.
Although I think, yeah, like with enough with enough combat drugs, I guess it makes a decent. Yeah, it has a surprisingly high rate of fire. I'm gonna be honest. Semi-automatic, so I'll have to press left click for every shot, but there's like no cooldown between it. At least with the upgrades I have.
Good to see you.
Okay, okay, talk to father. Let's go talk to Sean. Although I'm just gonna check again. Is the doctor back to the medical place, or am I just gonna have to suffer for a while longer? Yep, still not here. Actually, I might have like antibiotics on me. Oh, it screams Warhammer. I have antibiotics. Let's just, there we go. I guess that makes sense. I'm wearing power armor, which is basically like Space Marine armor, but worse. Basically just worse Space Marine armor. But yeah, it's kind of the same. Just a tank you just kind of step into. Although mine has a sick flame paint job, and it's cool. Right.
Now that you've had a chance to see
Sean.
the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Well, nothing
I've
special.
seen my share of
Been here,
things
done
in
that.
science labs.
Been there, done that. Already seen it all.
None of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately,
What is the
no
objective?
one has
It depends.
some
At the beginning of the game,
as remarkable as
the objective is
some.
to find your son who gets kidnapped. Spoiler alert, he's standing in front of me. That is him. I found him last stream, so yeah, that's basically done. And kill aliens. There's a single alien in the game. And that's not even a marked quest or anything, it's just something that happens at level 20 that spawns in. But no, there's a little power feud here going on between the Institute, which is the place where I am right now, and basically everyone else.
If the synths are intelligent in some
Basically,
way,
the Institute created synths, synthetic people. They treat them as robots that are basically just slaves. There's another faction called the Railroad who wants to free the synths. There are the Brotherhood of Steel who wants to kill the synths because they think it's an abomination. And there is the Minutemen who just want to live. That's all. But yeah, so
He believes he's a man named
depending on which ending you do, it's blow up
the Raiders have taken
one of the
over
other factions basically.
I've dispatched a
One or more of the other factions, to be honest.
I'd like
yeah.
you to join him and reclaim that sin.
right?
Yeah, sure. Sure, Sean, I'll bring home the synth.
Now you should get moving.
Right, meet up with the cursor. Let's see here. So we're gonna have to head up to the surface, and then all the way up to to the east. Alright, that's gonna be fun. When did you gonna fire a gun? In a little bit. I did do a bunch of shooting in the institute because I had to get a serum that a scientist left behind before he escaped. Or defected, kinda, I don't know. Escaped is probably the right word. But yeah, I'm gonna head over here, and then I'm gonna have to use my gun to shoot raiders. Although, let's see here. Wonder, can a bird land over here? Yeah, I can, okay. Right, I should just wait for it to arrive and then can fly to where we need to go. Although, my cat needs to sleep. Okay, it's fine. I think it's probably a good idea to go reclaim the synth while I still have my chems active. Because yeah, those bonuses are quite nice. Oh, I can see my ride. It's on its way. Or pick it from lack of food. Guess, I think I have a hotkey for that. Oh, I do. Incredible. And it starts fighting the raiders. Of course. Yeah. Just gonna have to wait for it to come over here instead. Yeah. Don't tell me I have to go and fight for it. So it actually finishes that combat. The game kind of looks like the fusion of Call of Duty and Warhammer. A little, I suppose. Although it is a little bit unique. Like everything here is basically like, what if society got stuck in like the 50s and then technology just advanced from there? But everything is basically still just the 50s and like 50s and 60s, till like nuclear scare and everything. Second, play her out, yeah. Let's go to Fort Strong then. Yeah. And then some things happened, some wars, like between America and China and so on. And then eventually, like, what was it, 2277, the Great War started. It lasted like 3 hours. And now, 200 years later, everything is still in ruins. That's basically it. Right, we're just gonna have to sit here for a while we wait for this little heli here to fly me across the map. Yeah, that is the most annoying thing about playing on survival, which is the highest difficulty. You just can't fast travel. So this is the closest thing I have to it. It beats walking at least. Why is it going so high up? I really like Fallout 1 and 2. That is a really based opinion. I mean, yeah, the first two, I think they are probably one of the best ones. Just because it, first of all, created a whole franchise and really like cemented what a Fallout would be. The only problem I have with it is that it's quite hard to get into. Because the gameplay is quite difficult to just get used to. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Fallout 1 just to try, but I never really got into the gameplay of that. But that's how it is with the games made in the 90s, I suppose. Also, yeah, Firewolf, thank you for follow, do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And welcome to stream also. Let's see. Right. I could tell the ship, I suppose, but I think to just land here, but I also just fly to the end. So do you also have a schedule for the games you played? Kinda. I mean, I do have a schedule posted on YouTube. If you go on when you go to my channel and then under post, you will see it. And also on Blue Sky, I do also post schedules over there. And it says the game I'm gonna play as well as which day I'm gonna play it on. So you can go in there and check. Although, yeah, this is the last stream for this week, so next week's schedule hasn't even been made yet. I do have an idea of kind of what I want to do, but yeah, I just haven't made a schedule for it and posted it. It'll probably happen today or tomorrow, either or. So I started Fallout 3. Okay. Not a lot of people actually tended to start with Fallout 3. Me myself though, I had Fallout 4 as my first one. So going back to any older, it's a little bit difficult, but still managed to enjoy some of them. We don't have it. I have a request. Okay, I mean I can take the request. Doesn't mean I have to actually fulfill it, but I can say it at least. Okay, I do have things in mind. I just have to choose like which day I want to do them on. There's still some flexibility. So yeah,
I'm ready to
go
move.
ahead, Koala. Tell me what's on your mind then.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Right, let's go then,
All right,
X6.
let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Let's hear. Fallout is really. Fallout was great for bringing people into the fandom, despite how defensive it could be. Yeah, I agree. Like, it is quite buggy. It does have its share of problems, but I think just the fact that the gameplay was more like accessible to new players. I think that was part of it. 'Cause I think like Fallout 4 probably has the best gameplay out of all the games, at least the ones that I really play. So something for well, let's see. I have played a horror game. I think like 2 of them actually on the stream before, so it's not something that's completely unheard of. Yeah, we'll see. I'll put it as a maybe. It depends. I gotta have to check like which games I actually have, because I have some horror games I think. But it's also better if I have something I haven't really played before. Here's one. It can be. I'm usually not too into that stuff, but like yeah, for streaming it's decent. Get some good reactions from it. Yeah, I did play one. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it was some horror game. It was pretty quick, so I even got to be able to refund it afterwards. It didn't even cost me anything. We'll see. Kind of short on money right now, so I'll see if I can afford another game. If it's cheap, maybe. Yeah, I can look around. Yeah, if I don't find anything, it'll just be like Fallout, Zomboid, Minecraft, and Legos next week. There's still quite a good variety of items on the schedule. Or it's gonna be at least. Eh, what'd you call me? Right, I'm gonna be careful not to fall in the water with power armor. It's not fun when it happens. Sorry, I have to go this way. Let's see here. Libertail is always a little bit of pain, especially because it can't especially run, because it's a little bit glitchy. Fuck. Can't run properly. I was kind of surprised that the guy with the fat man hasn't actually fired at me just yet. Like Fear of Phantom. Fear of Phantom. Never heard of. It's a good horror game. Let me just let's see here. Let's see what that is. So, because at least the name doesn't ring any bells. Let's see here. Let's see. Why doesn't it? It showed up, but now it just doesn't anymore. There we go. Fears. Okay. Fears of Phantom, I think. Let's see, what is this? overwhelmingly positive recently. Okay, okay. Okay, alright. I'll keep that up on my Steam page and I can look into it later. Right, okay. Of course. Of course. Right, when I can't even move, he decided to shoot the mini nuke. That's fair, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo everything. This is why I have to save more often. I knew I should have saved before leaving the institute. So, okay, I have to go eat my dinner. Be alright. Right. Yeah, I'll still be here. It's fine. Go eat your dinner. Right. Division leaders. Right. Okay. I had a feeling like the fact that there was that the Fatman guy hadn't shot anything yet. I had a feeling that was gonna turn out badly.
Excuse me.
And it did.
They weren't kidding. You really are here.
Right?
Well, all right. When Father, if you don't,
Right, let's
I
just skip through all the dialogue again.
now, as you might guess, we keep the
I'm a monster.
There's a lot
Hell
of
yeah.
the work we do might. So, now that you're
Energy in a can. So absolutely.
oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's anything else you'd like to,
I'm good for now.
goodbye.
Right, one division leader. Next up, let's do some retention. Let's just fix this little little infection before I forget about it. I need to take unnecessary damage.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
To knock some heads together. You're here. Glad you made dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades.
Hey, Doc.
So,
There's enough
you are.
friction in
Yeah.
I'll be upfront.
No,
Despite,
just
I'm sure you.
well, I said everything. Just
Good to
shut
hear.
up and let me go.
Now, our,
That's all I'm asking.
I'm sure it's best for
Certainly, the result. Our main instrument is the coursers. They are highly, but I gather you know. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so. Now,
I'm good for now. Thanks.
very well.
Right, so one more and then it's just back to Sean. I think I'm also gonna just skip going to grab Virgil's serum. I don't really need it. I'm probably not gonna go back to him either way. He can live as a big green monster for a while. Probably doesn't bother him. Probably. Alright, let's see here. Dr. Lee. Hello there, Dr.
Excuse
Lee.
me, Doctor?
Oh, it's you. Yes, yes.
Don't worry.
Thank you. I do. Oh,
I'm used
before
to
I forget,
clearly
I've been
superior.
told to install
Of course,
your
of course. I mean, they
Given that the
have smaller brains, and I feel like we humans, we waste too much energy to maintain our brains, so
I'm good for
obviously
now.
that's just
Thanks.
all right.
superior. You don't need all that brain power. Right, okay, let's see here. One more to go. Gotten humans and Sims of all generations. Well, hello, hello.
Not yet. I've been reviewing.
Doc.
I wonder how
Clayton.
the Roanoke family is so good to have you here. Young Molly must be. I can't wait for you.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, as the name implies, our move to that we leave. You probably.
Nice. That's amazing.
I'm sure.
I doubt it.
Oh,
I just.
It's a big. In any case,
okay, right. Good for now.
I'm good for now.
take care.
Right, and we have to use the scanner as well. Let's just take the terminal here. It's the closest one, as far as I know. Or network scanner. Okay. If I can close the terminal, just spamming tab and nothing happens. There we go. That might just take some time sometimes before it actually lets you leave. Instead of spamming the leave button, it just doesn't let you. Right, okay, up here, to talk with Sean. So I think like 2 floors up. Looks like it. Almost like I've been here before. Like 20 minutes ago, almost. Right.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute,
You've got technology here.
I'm glad. Oh, unfortunately,
If the synths are intelligent and some
Just
however,
send me an mission already.
I've dispatched.
Yeah, I think
that synth home.
what I'm gonna do this time,
Now you should get.
I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. See if I can snipe that the raider with the mini nuke ahead of time. Because yeah, also then if he fires, I'm gonna still be in a position where I could move and thus survive. Because last time I just went on the elevator without thinking, and yeah, I can't really run while I'm on it. So I should just kill some of these raiders if I can see them before the bird shows up. If I can hit. Wait. Oh. Oh yes, the invisible sandbags. The mutant lore is weird because ranging twos on the west coast could be smarter than humans. It's true. Well, I guess we're using like different strains of FEV, so I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Brain size doesn't really note the internet. And that's also true. I think like there are animals who have like considerably bigger brains than us humans, but we may be a little bit smarter. Just a tiny bit. These are real interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. So, can I... Here we go. Basically free experience. For Vex, keep targets we ignore how you just missed that previous shot. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I never claimed to be good at this game. I guess I did technically. Oh well. Aiming isn't my forte. I'm just very good at taking the comms in the game, and that's usually enough. Wait, hold on. Firewolf again with a follow. Isn't that the same? Wait, no, that's 124 and previous was 22. What is going on here? why do we have 2 Firewolves VR following me now on Twitch? What is going on here? I'm still gonna thank you for it. Well, thank you for the follow, but what the hell? The Sorman nerd lol. No, don't feel sorry. I think we're all basically nerds here. Everyone who has showed up previously, at least for the Fallout content, which is quite a few, are all nerds. I can promise you that. So yeah, you're not alone. So a lot better just go so high and go in. Wait, is that not even building? Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, mass fusion. Right. Up and oh, and the minigun is gone. Well, I can't shoot accidentally now. That's good. Would it have it any other way? Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, correct. We're almost there now. So, is there a way out in that little walkway up there? Because I never thought about it. There might be a way to get there. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look next time on the Pudwin. Oh yeah, speaking of which, how many Stigling grenades do I have left? 8, okay. Oh! Well, this is a new one. What the hell? Ah yes. The least broken game in the Fallout franchise. What the hell's going on? Oh well.
Stand by for landing.
Well, it's a masterpiece. Let's just say it. Let's just call it what it is. Alright, let's go talk to X688 or whatever his name was. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Of course, of course. It's a featured bug. Well, quality video game. Verber's taking spot is always low. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Verber signaling grenades is something that is so rarely used, like outside of survival. So, like when they made the game, they probably didn't get a lot of testing done on it. So that's why it's probably like so much more like buggy than like everything else. But yeah, they are interesting to say the least. And usually completely worthless since fast travel is something most people have access to. There, gun. Not that gun. That gun. Actually, let's use this one first. Hello there, X688.
You must be
There we
the
go.
courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man.
Designation X.
Right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's just get going. Right, I should probably take Chems again. Always a good idea to have all that extra HP for going into combat. Especially since there's a decent amount of enemies here.
We're not alone.
Wow, okay. It was just somehow worse at aiming like that. Incredible. Just gonna run up to them. Actually. Yeah, if I can, I'm just run up to them and start blasting them. Oh, okay. Right. I think I see the guy. Oh. Okay. Lost my chance there. That's it. Yeah, just have to keep an air out for any whistling sounds coming my way. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just dive into the ocean. It'll take me like forever to walk over to the shore and get back, but I'll survive at least. So, oh yeah, I just realized I did the same mistake again. I didn't save. Why didn't I save? Have I learned nothing from my own mistakes? Apparently not. Just trying to see if that's not them. Right.
I think we're being shadowed. There's someone else here. Nothing can save me.
Who's that chicken? Oh, I think there is. Okay. There we go, got him. It's been years and years. Yeah. Yeah, you can give it another try. Like, it's pretty decent if you don't, if you like just ignore the story. Just do it for the gameplay. Yeah, I may have sunk quite a few hours into this game at this point, so I might be a little bit biased saying that. Oh, grenade! It's fine. Alright, just stands there. Right, okay. It probably shouldn't be that dangerous heading over to the main part of the base now. Yeah, unless someone picks up the mini nuke, but you should not do that, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, more than 2 hours. Well, at least according to the game, I do have more than 2 hours. So yeah, that is true. Although, exactly how many is something completely different. I was trying to reach out, but then raiders come and interrupt me. What is those? Was kind of person to turn my nose at this game. Turn my nose, be less like that. Yeah. And just a photo door. Yeah. Okay. You can play the game just pretend that it isn't canon. People have head canon, you have head legends. Because here, I'm gonna take this. Don't care about that, I can't even use it. Yo. Right, am I at the top yet? Or let's see, another staircase maybe. Ah, here it is. Right, here we go. Just remember, what else do we even have to do in this game before we're shunned?
I need to tell you.
I have to go to like mass fusion. I think it's after this.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. You'll need to say, once
Nice,
he's
we'll see.
shut down, I can transport him safely back
Get
to the
better
Institute.
at a Star Wars fan. Oh yeah. Head canon is best canon. Yeah, also the thing about Star Wars, I feel like I'm kinda lost at like what is and isn't canon at this point. I feel like they change it every now and then. So yeah, I basically just stopped keeping track. Yeah, I used to be a huge Star Wars fan back in the day. I do mean like just a few years ago. It all is and isn't. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's just. Oh wait. Oh, I should just set a recall code.
B592 and it.
What? Right. I think that's done then. I'll say I love the blood mastrated. It's just what the hell. All pipe pistols somehow did this to mine. Incredible.
Terminal's got this locked.
Can't be bothered actually to. Actually, I can't even do that. I just realized. Well, okay. Anyways, time to use the one fast travel location that's actually available.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Oh, I just realized though, if I do the Institute ending, as soon as I do the mass fusion quest, I'm gonna lose access to my vertibirds, and then I have to walk everywhere. I can also teleport back to the center of the map, but yeah. If I want to get anywhere else than the Institute, I have to walk. That's gonna be annoying.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task.
Gabriel and his gang were sick.
While we can do, but enough.
How's my armor looking on condition? Has it gotten broken at all? Not really. Okay. This is probably the same condition.
While
Yeah,
you're
we can just
away,
leave it.
You'll find all. Go and have a look.
Right, visitor quarters. Right, I gotta remember who this is. I think that's it. Neighboring building, maybe 1 or 2 floors down. One down. Let's see here.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
We'll go here once and then we'll never come back again. I guess we can actually save while we're here. Might as well. We have our own bed. Might as well use it.
When you're finished here, ma'am.
Oh yeah, Carter is tired. Let's just get some good sleep.
To see you.
Oh, I got a level. Incredible. Alright, what do we want to use? What do we want? Granite, I don't think we even need at this point, because I think for pipe weapons, level 2 covers everything. Armor. Oh, actually, we can get armor. Let's do that. We should probably head back to Sanctuary right away, because I need to get more water. Perhaps we can upgrade the armor a little. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll talk to Sean, head up to the surface, over to Sanctuary, get some more water, upgrade armor a little, and then we can head over to Bunker Hill afterwards and do that whole battle. Yeah, I think I was the most ordinary nerd, but stuff like skills for the game. Yeah. Okay.
It's an honor to have you.
Yeah, I feel like the perk system. I feel like it works, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like, it does feel quite different, like with this compared to, for example, the system they have in New Vegas, where you get points to put in skills every level, and then a perk every other. Although I feel like if they did like this perk every other level with the skills, as in like Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and then kept this layout for the perks, would have been good, because that's the problem I have with those games. It's kind of hard to get a good overview of all the perks at once.
Tell me, what
I teach the guy.
using physics? The group that calls themselves.
Wow.
They no doubt.
Right.
You've been,
Didn't
They're crazy.
Did I not kill like everyone in the railroad already?
We have
I
learned
think I did.
That sounds way too.
it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
But
for
it's
sure.
important.
Yeah.
We also
Anyways,
you'll have
oh yeah, informed about it. Okay, so I can't even inform the railroads. I'm pretty sure I should just taken them all out. Poor railroad. Yeah, I mean, I did do their ending last time, so I felt like I'd earned the right to just take them out this time. Usually let them live. Yeah. Headphone cable disconnected. Not that bad, just if I keep them plugged in, they will never lose charge. Right, okay, yeah, let's just flap. This might be the last quest before mass fusion, so probably just try to use them up. It's lots of fun to be evil sometimes. Yeah, it is. It is. Actually, that's kind of why I like the Nuke World DLC, even though like most people think it's the worst, yeah, the lesser of the two DLCs that they put out for this game. I still feel like it's pretty good just because of that. Although yeah, I've kind of sad that it doesn't have any like real good ending other than become Raider. I feel bad about being evil in games. I'm usually in that camp as well, but yeah, when you've put as many hours into this game as I have, it gets easier. It gets easier. Like the first time around, I just the first time I play a game, I can't really do it. But after a couple of runs, let's see here. Sanctuary.
Instruments read all clear. Green for takeoff.
Right, I'm just gonna let go of the mouse so I don't accidentally use the minigun. Cause yeah, I've done that before, and I don't feel like reloading. I sometimes do Legion playthroughs. Ooh. Chemi, what's up? Well, welcome back to the comments. Good to have you back. Nothing much, just going around here doing my little pipe weapons only. Going good though. Right about now we're just heading over to Sanctuary for some upgrades, and then we're heading over to Bunker Hill for a little battle. Yeah, I think I've only done Legion playthrough, I think like once or twice, because yeah, I haven't actually had that many playthroughs in New Vegas. Yeah. But it's the girls, I make sure they are really hypocritical by letting me in. Ah, yes. I mean, fair. So you're far into the game? Yeah, kinda. It's been a decently short playthrough. I'm like 11 something hours, I think. Yeah, I'm like 12 hours into the playthrough, but it's I'm not like beating around the bush too much, so yeah, I'm getting closer to the end. But there's still some challenging bits coming up. Yeah, plus like the further I go, the stronger animals will be, and the less effective my pipe weapons will be as well. Oh, hey, I can't put away really, but But I'm not using it, that's the thing. It's attached to the vertibird. Yeah. I did accidentally fire it once, but I did reload like immediately. But that was last time. That was like Monday or Tuesday this week. I think Monday. Yeah. So far I haven't shot it yet.
Prepare for landing.
It's just part of my ride. Not my fault my Uber had a machine gun in it. Alright, let's see here. Let's just get this armor upgrade. I think I should have all the scrap I need for it. Let's mix it up. Let's see here. Do I have what it takes to do E? Oh, I should take some aluminium while I was in the institute. That's painful, because yeah, there is a ton of it down there. That's the only thing I'm lacking even. Annoying. Okay, I'll do one piece, but the rest will have to wait. I guess I can upgrade though. Yeah, just a bunch of steel, some super. Actually, some of it isn't even broken. Oh well. Anyways, do we have water? 8 items, purified water. Ah, there we go, 31. Take it. Let's call it another ride. The treasure card isn't here. No, I can't buy it from her either. Oh, well done. We'll save as well. Alright, there it is. It's on its way. Oh, sorry, yeah. Which levels do I need for science? 28 and 31, okay. I might get science level 3. 4 I don't know, but yeah, I can get some better like upgrades for the armor, I suppose. That's not just more protection. So I'm just gonna check real quick while it's landing if I can put a better scope on this gun. Standard sights. Oh yeah, I probably can. Probably glow sights, because I don't want an actual like scope, just some better sights. Let's try that. Probably helps a little. Yeah, those dots are gonna help. A little bit at least the middle one. Right, let's here. Where are you gonna land? Wait, oh there we go. Thought for a second it was gonna just fly away. Just lift me. Okay. Right, do I have any fast travel points close to Bunker Hill? Old North Church, I guess, and then either run back there or I could land prematurely. I guess they do want me to speak to the to a courser beforehand as well. So yeah, we'll just fight to the church. That should be fine. The 12 junior course left. It's probably fine. I could probably restock in a bit, but oh, and my gun is gone. Wait, can I do? Oh yes. Wait. Right, not how I meant for it to look, but sure. Every time I get in a vertibird, I find a new way to break it. Incredible. Yeah, just like intended. Like I said, it's a feature. Yeah, like if they didn't intend for it to be possible, then why can't I do it? So of course it must be a feature. It just works. Of course, God. Oh, and Frost, welcome. Hello, how are you? Welcome to stream. Just like Todd, word intended. Indeed. Yeah, this game is works perfectly. Oh, and some nice sea fighting as well. Incredible. Pipe only, and you are the bird. Shame on you. Hey, here's the thing. There's no rule against being things. You just can't use like other weapons. And it's not my fault that I'm a helicopter. I could theoretically identify as an attack helicopter at this moment, and it wouldn't be incorrect. What the hell? What kind of a reality we live in? I guess agender helicopter, close enough. Pipe only, hold up as long as the minigun isn't fired. Yeah. I mean, as long as I don't kill or hurt things with anything else than the pipe weapon, it should be fine. Wait. Oh yes, it's still broken. I can do this. How does it look from the outside? Oh, just like this. Can I get back up there? Okay, I'm stuck down here now. If I if I have no weapons equipped, then we get here. Then we can equip it. Yeah, there we go. I respect it. Yeah, this is yes, absolute cinema. This a little further down than before, I think. Oh look, we can see into the cockpit at least. What a nice view. Perfect. So yeah, how does it look without weapons? I don't even hold it like by the trigger or anything. I just hold it like around the whole thing. In my new favorite way. Well, to be honest, this happens like every other time I enter a vertibird. Oh, but it sticks around us. What the hell? It's not gone though. I'm kind of scared of going into third person because I can shoot. Okay, going to third person and back, fixed it. Oh. Wait, I'm just gonna. That's it. Oh. Oh yes. I tried to use that and accent to click outside the screen. Click my second monitor. Incredible. Anyways, where's Bunker Hill? This way. Yeah, it's incredible. Just the game just keeps breaking. Yeah, because I could have sworn when I first started playing this game a couple years ago, it wasn't this broken. I know how it just gets worse. Or that is just the more hours you have in the game, the more easily you just recognize when something's just wrong. Oh well, let's see here. Where's the smoke courser I'm gonna meet? Next street. What's this? Caravan guard. Oh, crickets. Ooh, crickets. You probably don't want to go this way at the moment. Yeah, see, I played Fallout 76 at released, kind of didn't like all the microtransactions forming, and eventually PvP became kind of dumb. Yeah. Also, I never played at release, but I do know that it was just so buggy that sometimes like people's computers just broke fully. I'm pretty sure the PC version became more broken after the next gen after last. Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely did. I did notice quite a decrease in quality when that update dropped, the quote unquote update. But yeah, so I started a while before when I started finding glitches. Yeah, and that definitely is probably part of it.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Sin.
Next time,
it felt kind of like a mobile game with all the microtransactions. Also, yeah, I don't know how to feel about like games. Like, fine, microtransactions, they're gonna make some money somehow. But when you have to pay for the game, and then there's a subscription in the game to get everything, and full access to the game, and then you have microtransactions as well, then yeah, it's just exploiting players. I like hunting players sometimes. Ooh. Yeah, I only really started playing 76 after they added NPCs. Cause I think I got like for like 75% off or something. I didn't do much in that game, I'm gonna be honest. I did some of the story. I didn't really have anyone to play with, so I just kinda did some of the quests and nothing more. This shit wasn't that good. Yeah. I mean, I think it was a good thing for like console players, because they actually are now able to play the game, which is like the bare minimum, I suppose, but yeah. Okay, right, so he has a lot of health. Let's do some chems real quick. Hidden markers that weren't just cosmetics. Oh yeah. I remember like when I was playing, I started having like problem with storage, because yeah, I just ran out of storage. My problem is like you can have I think I think infinite amounts of scrap, but only if you pay for the monthly subscription, which yeah, it's just pay to win. Yeah, I play games alone too all the time. None of the people I know don't play the games. Yeah, I mean most people I know play games, but never the same games as I do. And even if they do, it's kind of hard to just get everyone to play at the same times, because everyone has other stuff going on as well. If you don't like MMOs, you won't like 76. Yeah, but 76 is kind of an MMO. Not really. They're like halfway there.
I've been looking for you.
Yeah, I think I'm also fine though. I don't play a lot, but I have a little bit of time in like EVE Online and Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, I feel like if they did like an actual MMO out of Fallout 76 and had everyone in the same big server instead of a bunch of tiny servers, that could be better. Either that or going the like single player / co-op route instead. We have like a other single player based game, but also we could do it with up to like 4 people. I think that could have worked.
Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the sins back to the...
Right, let's go kill some more railroad guys. Alright. Still I play shit out of Witcher. I can see that. Yeah, I never actually played myself, but I've heard good things about it. So that's reasonable. And I'm excited for a new game. Just a new game. Yeah, you can kinda tell how little I keep up with some of these things. Oh well. I'm thinking I could become an enemy with the Brotherhood right now and start forming power armor. I think I won't. I can just sell it for real cheap, or for a decent amount of money, and it doesn't weigh anything. All Bethesda games are 5 out of 10 for me, and not different enough for me to hate one and love the other. I kind of feel that. I feel like some of them are better, but like recently, they're like what's it even called? I just suppressed the name of the game. I'm just what was it called? The one they did recently. Yeah, Starfield. There we go. Starfield. That one was yeah, not great. Bought a launch, played it a few hours, and then never touched again. Yeah, I hope they actually like figure their shit out before Fallout 5 or the next Fallout game. I mean, nothing beats a solid single player experience. Okay, I barely did go up. Oh yeah, I felt that. Also, used to have bad internet back in the day. Yeah, also just not having to deal with people. That felt pretty good since since I'm very much an introvert. Resident New Vegas tad lower. Huh. Age was bad. I mean, like, New Vegas is pretty good. Like gameplay wise, it's not the best, but it does have much better writing than the other Fallout games. Plus, also, it set the standard for the games to have multiple endings. Such as, like, Fallout 4 wouldn't have had multiple endings if it wasn't for New Vegas, probably. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's kind of Bethesda game. Made by Bethesda, but on, or like, published by Bethesda, but on, like, made on behalf of Bethesda by Obsidian, I think. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it isn't the Bethesda game. Just made. It was paid for by them. For Bethesda, I think modders can make the less fun as well for, but it doesn't like it. Yeah, I think like if you're gonna mod a game, you do need to just like the base game as well, because it is a skill you have to develop to actually be able to make proper mods for it. Oh, I can't find my way out there. Just look. I'll venture into an alleyway and now I can get out. Ooh. Right, I'm just gonna go this way. Hopefully it's fine. Let's just see if it here. It would be better if it wasn't made by Obsidian, so I don't like their style. Force me, it's subjective. Never played Outer Worlds as much as any other GS game. 100% agree. Wouldn't have spent 100 hours modding Fallout 4 if I didn't like it. Okay. I think about Obsidian. I'm not sure if it would have been like when with New Vegas, if they someone else made it, if it would have been better. Because I have to remember, Obsidian has ties to like the original creators of Fallout as well. I don't remember if it's the same company but under a different name, or just a bunch of the developers being from the old Fallout team. I don't remember exactly how it was, but I feel like they kind of knew the franchise a little bit better. It's just that it was a little bit rushed. They could have used some more time, I think. But it's decently similar to Fallout 3, which was just before that. On the FPS side compared to that result, yeah, I feel like the shooter gameplay is just more intuitive for most people than like the Fallout 1 and 2 gameplay. And both 3 and New Vegas kind of had the shooting element, but yeah, it just the technology just wasn't quite there yet, I suppose. And I don't know what happened to Obsidian. I love their old licensed games like Quarter 2 and for New Vegas, but their new games can't understand. Yeah, I don't really. I haven't kept track with them. Yeah, I think they aren't they owned by Microsoft now as well? Both them and Bethesda. So, we can see. They could be. It could be kind of fun if they got a second chance at the franchise. Although there are some higher ups that both companies have to agree to it. But I think they said in like an interview that they were open to it. And Vex came out just 2 years away from Far Cry 3, and I consider that a significantly better game than Vex, but oh, that is true, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. Oh, wait. Why did I call it right here? Just fast travel. Right, I guess we're flying. I guess we're flying. This is always updated by 1 or 2 years. Yeah, I remember like when Fallout 4 first came out. For me it was decent because, alright, I couldn't even play it in the beginning, but still, I felt like it looked good. But people actually played at start. I remember a lot of people saying that it was outdated, even by like 2015 standards. I think that's generally just a Bethesda thing. And then I tried to promise higher quality, but it just wasn't there with 76. But it was kind of bad at first person action. Yeah. It was shocking even to me not having ads because I thought it was just a dumb thing. Yeah, again, too much natural in everything, shooting something, seeing it hit, but the dice as you missed. So weird. Oh yeah. I like dice runs such can work sometimes, just I know like for shooters it doesn't really belong there. So like I play a lot of like strategy games or grand strategy, and all of those like battles they tend to have a lot of dice rolls in them. But still not just the dice rolls, there's still a lot of other underlying factors that are considered. But that's also just an entirely different genre compared to like Fallout. When I play New Vegas, I got GTA, San Francisco, Deja Vu, GTA 6 years older. Oh. What's open? Yeah. I played Hearthstone and Old World Blues. Old World Blues, it's probably my favorite sea fighting. Anyways, it's probably my favorite mod for Hearthstone. But I think... Wait, I'm just gonna check. Oh wait, I'm not on the right account. I think Hearthstone currently is, at least on my private account, my second most played game. But I think Stellaris is like 0.1 hours away from it. It's like a fraction of an hour away from actually overtaking it and taking the second spot. Yeah, but I haven't played much recently. I think like the only times I really boot up Hearthstone is for Old World Blues. Chemi, you're smart, bright person is a super mutant for... Bright is a super mutant for strategies. Pew pew. Okay, right. I have thousands upon thousands of hours in like all the Paradox games. But I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I think I'm decent, but I'm not... I'm not really a pro. I can handle it. Stories I used to play that a lot, but I kind of fell behind in DLCs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of DLCs. I think I'm still up to date with them. I think I have everything except Astral Rifts, I think. But I think everything else I do have. Just lately, I've been taking the season passes just to have a little bit of a discount from the beginning and then just not have to worry about it. Just kind of open up Steam one day and see, oh my god, new DLC, and I already have it. How incredible! I know. I'm gonna say though, I've got to learn the new like economy system over there again. Because yeah, I haven't played much since they reworked the population and like planetary management. Yeah. I said it because I had a strategy that I had worked out. So that worked with, I think it was Cosmogenesis and
to infiltrate the institute itself.
What's it called? What's it called? We've gone fully digital. I forgot the name of the actual ascension path. Yeah. Anyways. No, vertical. Yeah. We have vertical.
Yes.
Not virtual. Fuck. Obvious. Just tall. But the virtual, like maximum 3 planets, and then Cosmogenesis, and you just become incredibly OP. But then they broke that with the overhaul.
With the Commonwealth corrupt you.
Zero. I should have that, but most of those games already bought so many of the DLCs.
Perhaps most curious to me.
Wait, what the fuck? I just noticed those are ears, not hair. Yeah.
Attempt to find
Father does have ears. It's in the wiki. I think I don't know. I think they're not talking about. I'm not. I don't think Frost is talking about Sean for some reason.
I can see. The synths have been set
But yeah, they are
and will
technically.
be
Um,
Thank you for your work. I hope you
yeah.
won't at too much risk.
The funny thing is, I could have. There were two categories of yours in the
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad
in the actual
remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with.
like an expression editor.
And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say.
Yeah,
You have
not just
done
these ones. Kind of fit the whole demonic
well.
vibe.
Take this as a token of my appreciation.
I still remember always
It's time
going at
for
my
you to become
grandpa's
more
ears.
involved in the future of the
Ears never stop growing.
I'd like you to
Right,
join
okay.
me inside. The
Yeah, cool.
directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
Right. Oh, we don't get another level. Bad. The nose too, I guess. So. Oh no, not the Astaf references. Beep beep. I'm a sheep. Said beep beep. I'm a sheep. Actually, I gotta check. Have Tosca made any new ones recently? I haven't really kept track. Actually, wait. Let me do that on the other. Oh, press talking. Let's check on the other Google account where I actually watch the things. See if there's a new one. So parents changes based on your character customization plus the other parents feature. Yeah, kind of fun though, because usually I sometimes when I play by myself, I tend to make the ugliest characters, like the extreme, the most extreme features, and then I get to Sean and it just looks real weird. It's fun. What's that? Let's see here. Has he made anything new recently? No, 15 is the latest. Said. If Megas knows an elephant trunk, Father will have a giant noodle. Man, that's kind of one of the funny things about the game, which is they actually thought about the fact that he's supposed to be your child, so he has to kind of at least look like you somewhat. Yeah, they could just so easily have just ignored that fact and then just have them always look the same way. Schnoozle. Ah yes, the schnoozle. Right, yeah, let's just wait for Sean to walk over. It's been... Hold on, wait, I just learned something new. I'm always like, when I was selecting how long I want to rest, I was always like pressing the arrow keys to select. Either that or like pressing here. Because scroll. I never... Since when can you actually scroll in this menu? What the fuck? What the hell? I didn't... yeah, okay, right, and... Learn something new every day. I just realized if I get a cool girlfriend, I can talk about it. Ah yes, right, okay, I'm never getting that image out of my head. That's...
Good, we're all...
Thank you, you ruined goals for me. What the fuck? Use people like USB ports. Oh no.
But there are other subjects that require
yeah.
first. The level of unrest...
Well, yeah, I'm never unseeing that image. So cute. Kind of depends. Very kawaii. I mean, some of them maybe, but there are some that I wouldn't describe as cute, I would say. Some are instead of cute, some are just downright adorable. Yes, that was. I guess Frost spoken like a true, like Brotherhood member.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on phase 3?
Sir, are you sure?
For a
this
cool
is
girlfriend.
discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present.
Oh yeah, no, she's not feral. She's just a little grumpy. That's all. It's just that time of month again. I can fix her. Ah yes, of course. For us all friends. Alright, actually, wait. Let me just check. Isn't there, like, there's a trait, right? That's called, like, ghoulish. Doesn't that have a thing? Yeah, some fire ghouls would randomly become friendly. I found if they had, like, a 5th level, which is very high level, but made, like, every single ghoul just friendly.
Power is,
Um,
as I'm sure you've
oh,
seen,
it'd been even funny if it just actually changed your appearance. So taking the ghoul trait actually just ghoulified you.
Concept of control. I need
One third fan of being a ghoul is you can't get your you can put your lollipop in your nose while you sip on a drink. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather not think about putting a lollipop in your nose. That feels very gross, I'm gonna be honest. Like a drink holder in your car. Sure, buddy. You do you, I suppose.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
That'd be very cool alongside Ammo Friend. Yeah.
For far too long, we've been dependent on others.
You're ruining ghouls for me. Okay, right. Time to just become a really fanatic Brotherhood member and just remove the ghouls so we don't have to think about it again. In genocide time. No,
But our prosperity.
yeah, it would be really cool if appearance did change by the ghoulish trait, because that would be really cool. There might be a mod for that, actually.
Sounds like an important step.
I know there's a ghoulification mod. I don't know if there's one that only changed appearance based on the ghoulish trait, because then you could have multiple levels of ghoulification based on how many levels you've taken. Although that would also imply that every single ghoul is like level 50. I think the base game allowed ghoul character starts, or in Raider starts that the base. Is there some? Yeah, I guess there is the a mod for that, but still, it doesn't really
Yes, but
this is not a matter of debate.
feel that well integrated into the game with mod.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are
Completely
I have been
my
under
game, but it worked. She followed me around like zombie.
I'm sorry, this is difficult for me.
Yeah.
Our best
There's a lot of things they could have done with this game to make it really good, but yeah, a lot of like missed potential.
Please, everyone, please. I'm sorry.
Alright, sure, I'll help you.
The only we can.
Let's just get this meeting over. I don't know. Talk with these eggheads.
Seems a poor choice.
Possibly just
Ignoring your boredom, the Institute has.
No, that being said, isn't like intelligence my highest thing? Yeah, it is. Call them a bunch of nerds while intelligence is my highest trait. Although that is technically because I'm a junkie. Yeah, I only take intelligence so I can use the drugs better. I'll find this path eventually.
I have no idea.
Sean, talk about your little disease or whatever.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking.
If I would being a ghoulist in most games, written from a human perspective, yeah. I think it could be real cool, like if they
can do the job.
Of course.
Like when they do the new Fallout game, whenever that is.
There's no question that some of the
it'd be kind of cool, like if it was set both earlier in the kind of like the very aftermath of the war. Because we do get to see the start of it here, but kind of want to see like the years just following that, and then have it be like embrace the RPG elements more. So you can have like become a ghoul, you could become a raider, you can become some kind of a settlement leader, whatever. Like have some options that would be cool. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get there in like 5 years maybe, like at the minimum. Wait, me the passion got lost. Just let it go. I like to think that doing more role-playing options in the next game would have a lot about that criticism. Yeah. Probably fall for even worse because they're basically a fixed character, even though you can customize what they look like. We need a genre companion. Can you play more? Can you play with more characters in Fallout 1 and 2? Yeah, technically, I think Fallout 1 and 2 there is more or like more of an actual RPG. Then again, the gameplay is just so different, so it's kind of hard for people, for instance me, to get into. Yeah, but when everything's also more simpler in the gameplay wise, it does make more sense to have it as an RPG. Yeah, I wish they actually made an RPG next time. Yeah, right now it feels more like an interactive movie. Okay, Matt, since they did go with the acts in the start of Fallout 4, I truly wish we got more time in pre-war Boston. Maybe a trip to the Boston Commons in via car. Yeah, just a little bit more time before the actual thing started. But also like an option to skip it, because when you're in your 50th playthrough, it feels very boring having to run through all of that things. It takes still like 20-30 minutes to do. Yeah. Either, I think a longer pre-war section of the game, but also the ability to skip it would be really good. You can have really big parts of NPCs. Oh yeah, that's true. Although once they die, they do die. No Fallout 4 would just sit on the ground for a while. If that's a question. Great contrast with the early game Trick into the City. Yeah. Yeah, and also just being able to see more of the world before it ended would be really cool. There's so much lore there that we just haven't really seen in the game, or in the games. Real RPG will happen when AI makes writers and devs redundant, and you generate content and fly wherever you want. Yeah, but that feels like a very dystopian future for the game, like for the games industry. Seeing that I am also looking into becoming a game developer. That should just be me though. I'd rather not be unemployed forever. I guess there is a game kind of like that already. It's called AI Dungeon. Wait, AI Dungeons maybe. Yeah, it's a like web game you can try. Text-based, kind of like D&D, but really not like it at all. But it's just an AI generated story thing you can do. But yeah, it is really, really wonky, and it is just forgetting everything like immediately. It's not that great, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, probably not in a while. Plus, we also have like public pushback against that kind of things. I know everyone hates AI procedurally generated stuff, but it's the future that is too ruined right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of against the fact that it replaces creativity. That's the thing I don't like about it. I think it can be used as a tool, but not to replace like developers and writers and such. That's where I kind of feel like it's a net negative. What do I pick? I need something. I feel like I have like most of the things I need. Actually, I could just wait with this level, because very soon I will get the bobblehead for strength, and I can do strong back. Right. Content, I don't see that. Soon, all gaming will be cloud gaming. Oh, that would be horrendous. Because internet isn't available like everywhere, and it's just I would rather have it installed. Generative AI can't capture human spirit. Good tool, never replace true art. Yeah, at least I hope it's that way, because yeah, it would be a sad day when creativity isn't something humans do anymore.
Well, it's about to get busier.
Any opinions could be had, but I think I'll dodge this topic. Yeah, I think it's probably something that could be best to avoid, since I know it could get quite heated sometimes. So I understand not wanting to talk about it too much. I get really freaky with that AI. We fun to mess around with MCs. Yeah. But yeah, like, I had like NPCs that could be using a more advanced set of AI to generate like responses to react to actions. That could be cool. So like it really depends on like how you use AI and what kind of AI you use and so on and so forth.
I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option.
Yeah, try not to violate them too badly though. I feel like you wouldn't want to be too badly looked upon them when they do revolt. Left it to the true intelligence, then really totally different conversation, but for now we're only at generative AI. Yeah. To be honest, human creative isn't that much different from the generative methods I use. Yeah, but still, I feel like it's the one thing we humans have. Let's not make the robots do it just yet. Let's have at least something left. Like, we can get them... I'm fine with giving them like manufacturing jobs and such, but I don't know. As someone who's gonna work in a field that is very close to being replaced by it, because all the like higher-ups in game dev and tech companies do feel like they just wanna replace us with AI. It's my future online here, goddammit. Also, same with like content creation. There is like a couple of times people have managed to use AI for content creation in a good way, but there have also been times when they've done it and it's been pretty bad. Yeah. Like, all the options are undetected from it. It's not personal, it's just very personal. Yeah. So it uses AI generation for NPCs interaction in Skyrim. Could be. I haven't really played much Skyrim, so I mean, probably. Artisan process of iteration. Yeah, it is, but then AI is a process of making mathematical estimations of what the next like binary digit should be, and then converting that to an image. So it isn't much nothing more than it's just trying to make a guess of what should be the next thing. That's basically how it generates. It's mostly just a predictive algorithm. Something like text generation. It's like they get an input and they think, okay, what's the most likely thing to be the correct response, and then that's what they type. Kind of like that. It's basically just pattern recognition, but more advanced. Yeah, humans need something to do, of course. So let's see. I always like to compare the AI from Alien Isolation to a text generator. Generally, that this creature is close to try anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I said, it's just a predictive algorithm to try and figure out what to type and like what would be the following string after this. Oh, I'll fill more. Okay, cool. Something that's completely unrelated to the topic, but that's fine. Related to the stream at least. Yeah, Ellie is nice. She doesn't talk down to you too much. Sanity and economics are going to have restricted quite a bit. Yeah. Although seeing that like the changes that happened over the last 100 years, I feel like it's not strange that society is still gonna have rapid changes going forward. Honestly, my only moral gripe is the massive water consumption and the piracy. Other than that, I have no problems with. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they have used, I think, methods to attain training data that is morally in Greystone, I think that's not that great. Yeah. Yeah, they are really just training the AI to be able to do what we do. It's not doesn't really create anything new more than it just replicates. Yeah, that's basically that, like what first saying. You only work with what you feed it. We know how fast things change. Also, test work navigating that with fact. Well, thank you. I do tend to be fact-based. I feel like if we don't adhere to facts, then what's the point in arguing about anything? It's just words if we ignore the facts present. I'll compare to Dr. Lee. She's so bitter. Yeah, I think like Dr. Lee. Yeah, she's very angry at all the time at things, but see, I'm trying to remember anything I've ever done with her. I think she does open up a little bit later on, but she's just really focused on her work, and she gets annoyed if something gets in between her and her passion.
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Technically, also, yes, facts as well. The bee farmer consumes more water per pounds than the AI data centers consume. So water is put in cooling systems doesn't really go nowhere. Yeah. I think also like with meat, I do eat meat, but yeah, it is kind of both sad, like when you look at like the industrialization of meat. Yeah. And then we have the carbon and everything from that as well. Yeah. Yeah. I've tried to eat less of it recently, but yeah, it's not easy to just kind of just stop completely. It just tastes good. If animals didn't want to get eaten, why are they made of food? The only argument that is actually fun. Yeah, I shouldn't talk about stuff. Okay. Alright, let's fuck on getting this little key card. Who's shooting at me? You there. How rude of you. Okay. Great aim. Very true. Okay. I'm vegan. Yeah, I do. So on myself, I just kind of eat whatever. I do have friends who are vegetarian at least, which is not quite there, but it's still something, I suppose. And I did like for an entire year only like the vegetarian school lunches, with very few exceptions, and then like half year I like another day where I did like kind of mixed. Yeah, there are some good things to have, but there's just so much tasty meat as well. Why meat tasted good. Been for many years, yeah. Yeah, I think just switching is the hardest part. Just giving something up is really hard. But once you've actually given up on something, it's easier to just stay away from it. Probably just the start is the hardest. I was like, I respect anyone that can go without cheesy will. Cheese is so good. Yeah. I had a teacher once who said that like everything tastes better with cheese, that kind of thing. And we tried to find counterpoints, but he just didn't back down. Well, yeah, eat delicious food every day. Yeah, I mean, I feel like both vegan and vegetarian. There are like real good foods in both of those categories. Just something you just gotta find the good things. But it's the same thing with meat as well. Like, not everything is good, not everything's for everyone. You just have to find the meals that you like. Broken glass shards with cheese. Ah, yes. I think like my teacher would probably say something like broken glass doesn't taste good, but it would probably taste better with cheese if you had to eat it. Because that's the kind of logic he would use. It's actually quite economic. Yeah, I mean, I've seen recently like meat prices have gone up substantially, so I can understand why it would be cheaper. Although it kind of depends on what you also use, because there are expensive vegan alternatives as well. Yeah, and it can also be healthier. Again, kind of depends on what you do eat. Where I live, vegetables are extremely expensive. Yeah, I think that's also a thing. It depends really on where you are. I think like for me, I live in like rural, in like a rural part of Sweden, so vegetables are cheap here. I know though, like if you live somewhere more populated, like in a city or something, it could be quite expensive. So I've been looking into like prices in like Tokyo because I might move there in a few years to study. And yeah, then vegetables and fruits and stuff, anything fresh can get quite expensive. Let's see here. Are 2 slabs? I'm fairly sure it's vegan safe. Anything can be like vegan safe, depending on. You can always just change some ingredients around to make it safe for the vegan diet. Yeah. How about that? The vegetarian lasagna. I do have a vegetarian lasagna that my mom also makes sometimes. It's really good. Like I can't remember what's in it. Like I think basically all we do is kind of switch out the like meat for like aubergine. It's really tasty. Junker's flamey. Oh yes, gun I definitely can use. I guess it's mostly pipe technically. I can afford broken glass. Let me write that down. We have felt physically better since going vegan. Basic zero cholesterol intake. Yeah, I think that could be a side effect. Again, it does really depend on what you eat, because technically French fries are vegan. Just saying. So it does really depend on what you eat, because there is healthy and unhealthy food, both as vegan and as like carnivore meat meals or omnivore, I guess. Both with and without the meat. So yeah. It's widely varies in price right here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, prices can vary from time to time as well. So again, when I was a kid, I didn't like meat. I'm learning to hunt. But I learned hunting. Huh, interesting. Yeah, like most people I know who are like the vegetarians I know, they both I think started off quite early being not eating meat. Like I said, I think like giving up on meat is the hardest part, just getting started with it. And the earlier you do it, probably the easier it is. Whereas my grandparents ate meat only once or twice per week. It was mostly vegan food. They call it food. It wasn't lifestyle. Yeah, I mean it's just food. That's how I say it as well. Like I'm fine with eating meat. I'm fine with eating vegan. Kind of just eat whatever I feel like. Yeah, cause it's all just food in the end. As long as it tastes good. Doesn't have to be anything special. It's just a different recipe, basically. Meat has become way more present daily food because of fast food and culture. I think the main reason why food primarily nowadays has a lot of meat is because historically speaking, meat was reserved for the rich. It was a status symbol, and when meat became cheaper and more attainable, people consumed more because it was still seen as a luxury, and then it's just been cemented in culture since then. But it started off as a luxury back in the day. Hunting are a bit more ethical than buying food depending on the method. So I think hunting is probably one of the most ethical ways of getting the meat, because there are areas, for example where I live, hunting is something we have to do to maintain the population of certain animals. They're just population control. Plus they did get to live better lives out in the wild than on most farms. So yeah, it is ethical from multiple ways of speaking. Usually at least. As long as you don't like kill them very, very slowly, I guess. Let's see, in supermarket, yeah. Does that have to be in every meal? Oh gosh, what? Oh right, I forgot about that. Okay. There you go. Also, meat farming is kind of ruining my. Yeah, I feel like people kind of forget just how much water and like is consumed by the animals we raise, as well as, for example, the amount of land that goes into feeding those animals. Yeah, spoiler, it's way more than if we just farmed food for ourselves. Also, kind of like I think like is it like 90% of the biomass, like of the mammal biomass on the Earth, is just farm animals and humans, basically. Like just and pets, but just basically just animals that are either us or for our benefit. Yeah. Boar hunting was 100% near where I'm from. They're huge. Yeah. Also, yeah, we have like boars here around where I live as well. And yeah, I think what was there? Trying to remember how it was. I think my dad helped someone out, and then he got like wild boar meat as a thank you. And I think we grilled some yesterday. It's pretty dry, but it's decent. It's decent. But yeah, the boars have violated my grandma's lawn, leaving it in a complete mess.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten, do they? I'll help the Sims buy some time.
Anyways, let's see. She called a cat in prison, found the corpse on nothing, and high like a cane. I get a food to the cat owner. MC. Kept chewing the cat corpse. That is the. That's probably the. What the hell? Yeah, that's so over the top. Poor little cat. Yeah, yeah, that is horrid. He was going most of their crops to feed meat farm. Yeah, they do. That's kind of a problem. Well, that's what happened when you turn a commodity into a a luxury into a common thing. There are 3 chickens to even somewhere. That could make sense. Yeah, that number does make sense. I think like I know Denmark, for example, has like twice as many pigs as they have humans, for example. So yeah, just the amount of animals can be quite huge sometimes. Hard to kill. They in the farm. Yeah. In the farm, I didn't know. I just torturing their mods with their antics. 100 million lives annual, just so people can eat 10 days every day. Oh yeah, also yeah, if you just remember as how young most chickens are when they are slaughtered. They don't live that long before we kill them usually. Yeah, at least I think when it comes to meat, I think chicken is still better than both pork and beef. Since if I'm not mistaken, I think it requires a fraction of both the land and water to actually produce. But yeah, but I think also there are some health benefits to not eating as much red meat, for sure. But yeah, it's still horrendous, like seeing the chicken farms, like the industrial chicken farms, as well as like when you're out on the highway and you see a like one of the big butchering trucks just filled with animals on the way to the slaughterhouse. Really dampens the mood, especially since you know you're technically complicit in it. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Free range. I feel like there should be harsher restrictions on how those allowed to be treated. I know, at least where I live, I do have like a neighbor from like across the street who has chickens just roaming in their garden because they have like a big like bush around or hedge around their entire house. And I know they have some free roam chickens. I know another couple of places around where I live also have just chickens roaming around. Yeah. One videos taken from an egg factory. Literally male chickens. Oh, oh yeah. I ran not remember that one, but yeah, I've seen that as well. Is either that or was that my ride? Right, I'm not a friend with those anymore. They're my enemy. I just remembered. Okay, good thing that actually. Or is it just random? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, the meat industry, it's horrendous. It tastes really good, but yeah, it's one of the things you rather just not think about it. Because it's, yeah, it is despicable.
Nice work bringing that rogue scent back.
What are you going to tell me about
I lost it, yeah. What are good parasites from not cooking it well? Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful with most things, because if you eat things right, you can get parasites quite easily. I know there's specific places where there's less likely to get the parasites from, for example, fish and such, but yeah. Always be careful when eating something that isn't cooked properly. I think that can be cooked improperly.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything
Say if you plan to eat an animal, give it a good life at least. It literally tastes better if you do. Yeah, exactly.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for well. Ever. Thanks,
Chicks are great to keep if you eat them because they make good compost. Oh yeah, that's also a good one. So I do have, like, me and my family, we do farm a little. I mean, like, just some backyard farming basically. But yeah, some having some extra fertilizer wouldn't be too bad actually. I know we've been talking about it in the past, but we just came to the conclusion that we don't know if we would be able to actually deal with the fact that we were to either eat them or had to put them down at some point, even just because of to age or something. Yeah, but we, like a couple of years back, I think it was, we did talk about getting chickens for basically just eggs. Although I feel like my cat now would just pester them if we try to get some. Oh, Sanjana, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, or two farmhouse are happy. Yeah, it tastes better. Yeah. Thanks for the good gifts. Yeah. Right. Anyways, let's see here. What's the quest? Talk to father. Pinned. All right, we have to go to whatever it's called, like Grey Garden Estate. Since chickens be great friends with cats. Yeah, but I think it's kind of thing about the cats having to be used to the chickens beforehand. Because usually you have chickens and then you get a new cat and the cat grows up on the farm with the chickens always around. While if you have a cat and then suddenly introduce chickens, then you can have problems. That's the thing I'm a little bit worried about. Yeah, I know people have like there's some people who have chickens as just pets. Cats are chill dudes. Yeah, they are. Usually, at least. I mean, my cat, he brings in like mice and stuff every now and then, and we found a couple of dead birds that he's responsible for. Yeah.
The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah. About that with playing with mice, my cat usually brings them in alive, plays with them, and just leaves them, either bleeding out or just very frightened, like in the bathroom, and we'll have to deal with it. This game, not really. I mean,
never doubted your commitment to our cause.
Yeah.
But by directly
that's kind of funny because my cat just brings them in, plays with them, gets bored, and leaves. And then we have to dispose of the mice. Yeah, they're usually quite wounded too, so it's not really worth even just putting them back out because they're gonna die either way. So we just have to put them down and then toss them in the trash. So brutal, but it's true. cat's so lazy, I just watch them. Yeah, I think my cat is
Whatever it
very
is,
active.
I can take care of
Like
it.
yesterday, I think I saw him like thrice.
While you were working with Dr. Fillmore,
Because he's usually out and about.
staff
Usually it's,
in the Commonwealth.
in the day he
Not
just
too
sleeps
much
around,
last week.
but usually he just goes to bed
You'd
somewhere
like for someone
outside
from
in
the Commonwealth to
the
join
somewhere
you.
warm. But he shows up every now and then to beg for food,
Sounds
and
like
then every single night he's just out running and being a menace to every single animal out there.
But the arrival
Plus the fact that he's
was
also
an
pitch black, so he
unwelcome
just
surprise
melts
in
into
disguise.
the darkness.
Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a
We have
distance.
birds and mice,
He called
cats,
in
and grocery shopping.
mercenaries to defend us. I'm sure
Yeah,
they're
basically,
not
I think like they just want to
Ensure the
show
safety of
like
the
how
king and Mr. White.
good of a hunter they are and
See
trying
that
to
they all
contribute.
arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. But I think it doesn't really ever bring them to us. That's the thing. He usually like leaves them in the bathroom and plays around with them. But it's very rarely he actually comes up to us specifically. I think it happened like once, at least to me. Excuse me for taking our victims. Yeah, I think like one time I was just like 11 p.m. I was just brushing my teeth, and I heard my cat come in through the little balcony door, and then it started like making regular cat sounds, just meowing and everything. I went to check on him. It was just sitting there on the floor with a mouse in front of him. Mouse was alive. The mouse could have run away. It was just sitting there too afraid to move. If a cat brings food to you, they think you aren't eating. Ooh, yeah, could be the case, but yeah. I guess my cat wouldn't know because it's always gone. Always about running outside. I'm having cupcakes because my it's a girlfriend's birthday. Well, congratulations to her, I suppose. Are they good cupcakes? Important question. Let's see here. I need to sleep and get medical help, apparently. The doctor's not here. Why is the doctor never here? It's great how smart ravens and magpies are. They remember who you are for years. Oh yeah, right. That's one thing I wanted like for a while to like tame like a raven or something. Just like because I know like if you feed them regularly, they start to recognize you and then they can follow you around and stuff and start bringing gifts. They're very cool. Yeah. How big is raven or magpie's brain? I mean, I think they're decently big for a bird, but I don't know the exact size. I didn't remember. I saw like a story recently where someone had managed to tame 2 ravens, and people thought like the ravens started following them around campus, and people thought it was like a bad omen, but no, they're just spoiled. Just spoiled begging for food.
In the meantime, you come see me when you get patched up.
Like
We'll do
vegan
that checkup
sweet stuff way
when
more.
we're ready. Take care
I
of
like vegan
yourself.
sweet stuff way more than non-vegan stuff. Very true. Not sure. I do know like normally like gummies used to have or tend to have like gelatin made from I think like pig bones or something. Yeah, there's quite a few of those sold here in Sweden which are vegan, and they taste. Usually, I think they taste also better. Yeah. I like red eggs. That's the same. It has some form of milk on it. Yeah. Yeah. There's for most things there are always like alternatives. Like eggs, milk. I think chocolate also like the few ingredients that are animal products that you could switch out. I think there is technically like 100% chocolate you can get. It's very bitter, sure, but it's made just from like the cocoa and the like cocoa oil and stuff as well. Candied orange peels, oh my god, so good. Right, okay, right. I tried to make those one time. But I never got around to actually finishing it, so they went bad and I had to throw them out. Although one thing I've been eating recently that's been real good is dried mango. That is incredible. Dried mango. I found like dried mango with chili, but I didn't really like that. But my family members did. And then also like dried mango dipped in dark chocolate, which I thought was real good as well. Like dried fruits and such is really good. Yeah, okay. Alright, oh fuck, I'm stupid. That's not the right armor. I haven't repaired the T60 that I looted off a Bride of Steel Knight. I meant to sell that. And it's got way a lot. Yeah. Like that, like most like it's oil for chocolate. And there are a bunch of oil or fat substitutes. So even just for regular chocolate, just specific like milk chocolate, you probably can't use. I like dried fruits. Yeah, I think dried fruits as well is pretty good. It's a good thing. Wait. Did I just get that, or did the doctor just not fix it? Or did I don't know. It might be gone crazy. Looks like my girlfriend likes cooking, so I eat just every day. Ooh. She's about to make me obese. Oh yeah, she what you don't know is that she's taken out like a life insurance in her name, so she's just preparing you for like a cardiac arrest so she can get the payout. I used to like hot cocoa since I was a kid. Enjoyed without milk. Ooh, interesting. I think like yeah, here in Sweden we have a brand of hot cocoa which is real common in our country. And yeah, usually you just mix it with milk because just powder with milk. But there is a water-based one as well, which is decent, but not quite the same. It's basically the same, but not really. Similar though. Also, what is that? Another bit of just map gore. Hello. Anyways, say cheesecakes are good. Ooh, cheesecakes, yeah. My sister is also one of the people who make cheesecakes quite a lot. She's real good at it. Oh, it's gonna be sad if she moves out, because that's gonna mean less cheesecake for me. I do have a sweets that's vegan, but that's bad at all. I have a special, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of thing. But like, I'll say missing out on sweets probably isn't the bad, like the worst thing either. Probably a good thing, honestly. Because yeah, it can get really easy to just be tempted. Black Widow Punch wants to Steve, I can't. Oh god. Yeah, we'll see if I ever try to move on to a like proper vegan diet at some point. I think I do want to do it. I just know if I have the willpower to stick to it. Oh yes, here goes one shout out to John Cheesecake, inventor of cheesecakes. Or woman. Yeah. Yeah, cheesecakes are great. Although yeah, that's gonna be one of the things I'm gonna miss if I ever go vegan. Maybe I just do like a vegetarian. Cause yeah, it's still a step in the right direction. Is that? Oh, yes, Gunners. I don't have to actually talk to Minutemen this time, like usual. People I can kill and not feel too bad about. I was like that the quest just said eliminate the opposition. Oh yes, just like in politics. How very authoritarian of me. actually, yeah. It's been so long since I actually had to kill people out here. I didn't realize that actually the synth ran out of the house to give support. That's cool. Let's see here. Cheesecake was made by Jewish American Arnold Reuben in 1872 in his restaurant. Okay. That's cool, because yeah, there's a lot of foods and such where we don't really know who made it. That's cool. We actually know who made it. Incredible.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Just from the president getting the president offering to. Yeah. I mean, it's basically the same thing as meat production. I think that's pretty good though, because when I I don't know, not the industrialization of it, but like where I live, we do have a lot of cattle. But they do tend to have more ethical ways of doing it here. Involves a lot of forest insemination. Yeah.
I think they even let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm at least a little bad. I live in an area where we do have milk production, but it's at least not factory milk production.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them.
Of them.
Are you a robot?
Some paranoia here. And milk our cows. Yeah, like at least with modern cows, you actually gotta milk them, because I think it's actually bad for them if you don't. Pretty sure.
That's what you people do, isn't it? I've heard all this stuff.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, just...
If I wanted to talk,
Don't milk. Don't milk the bull Brahmin. Raisin rule number 1. Oh yes. Generally speaking, don't milk
Mr.
bulls
Wallace,
ever, I
I'm
should
here
say.
to talk to you.
you're another one of
I mean, high protein. You gotta bulk, Never leave the grind. There are probably ethical ways of getting milk and eggs, but that's gonna buy in the grocery store. Yeah, but like if you go to like either farmers markets or like in the areas where I live, we do have like small stores on the farms where you can stop by. You just kind of take what you want and leave the money. Like fully unsupervised, just fully trust based system. I feel like those places are probably better. Plus it supports local production as well, so
Shut up and...
Okay, all right.
I think that's also a good one. Oh my god, Fallout, heck yeah.
Needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help.
It's gonna be okay.
With what?
Both give you yogurt.
The institute
But for the brave ones.
expertise
Neat.
could help solve.
Ah yes.
You'd be
High
so
protein
secure
yogurt.
in a way that's completely impossible anywhere.
Incredible. It's a better
You're
world.
helping.
That okay.
You must be pretty excited being named the...
Alright, let's get back to the
I'm here to help.
to the institute. Penned done. I didn't see how close we were to Lebanon. So when I go back, I should probably take all the aluminium I can, so I can upgrade my armor a little. Because I do have the ability to do another upgrade. But I think we're also like only a few quests away from the end now. Isn't like powering up starts the generator. We have to do the speech as well, so we go to the city. Then we have to take out the railroad, which I've already done, so that one we'll skip. Then it might be killing Brotherhood. We might only have 2 major quests left, actually. Well, we might somehow get done today with this one. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to pick a new challenge, though. Ah, well, that's fine. I do have a couple ones written down, which I can choose between. Let's see here. Sean, I did a thing.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself. With his help, Phase 3 will...
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, And very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our present.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Sure. Let's do speech first and then... Okay, let's speech first.
For years now, you
See
have
if I can
suspected that
remember
the
which one is the
Institute
correct
still
ones.
exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth.
I know if I call him
We
Brave,
are here,
honestly.
and we are...
Oh no, I'm a huge fan of him. I used to... I used to be a fan of him back in the day when he was still just a visionary with like space and everything like that, but... Yeah, the past few years it's been downhill. I can't say I'm a big fan anymore.
The future. Our
Kind of why I
superior
also switched to
technology
Blue Sky
represents
from
the
Twitter
future of
or
the
X.
Commonwealth. Today we activate our nuclear reactor,
Anyways,
ensuring
but I love
that
that
we will
you stream
persevere
person
long
with
after the
Fallout
world
4.
above
You have
ground
played Rimworld.
ceases
Ooh,
to exist,
I do
ensuring
have.
that
I have played Rimworld. I have a couple hundred hours in it. I've streamed it once. But yeah, I play it. It's fun. Ooh, wait, didn't it also? I'm just pausing it real quick. Wasn't there like a new DLC recent also? Don't remember if I have it. Yeah, Odyssey. Do I have it? Yet? You can have spaceships now! Oh my god, you can go into space. Oh my. Right, wait. Oh wait, it's coming soon. Okay, I don't have it yet then. Okay, right. I think when the new DLC comes for RimWorld, then mayhaps I might do a stream of that actually. Again. It'll be fun. Anyways, let's move fun, enjoy the rest of your streamer one. I shall drop a sub and be on my way then. Best wishes. Well, thanks Joe. Thank you so much for that. Villain-esque. Oh, he always kind of a fraud. Yeah. I feel like he's just kind of a child, basically. Just big man child.
In safe hands, and
Yeah.
that mankind will thrive under
So the
our
roadways and the hyperloop were really prized all the time. I know. I feel like just the things they did for just to push space exploration back again, like with SpaceX. I think that was the thing I was excited about. The rest I didn't really care about too much. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I've been a little bit of a space nerd since I was small, so yeah. It's kind of sad being born into an era where space exploration had kind of stalled. But at least NASA is back at it again, anyways. Although they keep postponing. I can't wait for Artemis. Is it 2 or 3? I think it's Artemis 3 where they actually are going to land. I think they had Artemis 2 recently. They just flew around. Or are still postponing? I don't remember. The final frontier. That's why I got it to roll again. Wait to play the news. Yeah. The anomaly one, I think I didn't quite like it. I never really used any other things from it, so I was just kind of meh. But yeah, this one seems really fun. I'm excited. Ooh, RimWorld. Oh, it's gonna be great. Yeah, once it actually comes out. Anyways, that's why I wanna live there. So I don't know if I actually myself wanna live there, but it would be cool to go. When space tourism becomes a thing that's actually attainable to people. Promises, it's gonna be very, very bad for the environment, I feel like. When we have to like commercialized space tourism that isn't just for the super rich. Oh well, that's gonna be a fun thing for the planet. Isn't what's the rain about? Yes, okay. Like tears non-stop. It's always been right, but it was really beat that for us to have border back. It's always been right, but he was really okay. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like, yeah, he had some good ideas in the beginning about like going back into space. But then turned out he wasn't that great with some business ideas he had, especially like the little Twitter rebrand that when that one didn't go too well, and just how we handled the platform. And then we have his recent exploits, let's say, with that little precedent. Like that didn't go too well either. And then and then the fact is just super transphobic as well. As someone who has multiple people who are trans friends and myself who is non-binary, I feel like that's probably not that great. But yeah. How it goes with you? Yeah. Luckily for me, I'm at least in a place that he doesn't have too much influence over. I'm hiding here in the Northlands. Yeah, I think I'd be too scared to go here because we have socialism. How scary! I think that would scare him away easily enough. Cannot handle Earth and Rona live in space. Yeah, me too. Oh, well, that's cool. Welcome to the club, I suppose. Another fan of the Blage, or as we call it, Blue High. Yeah, I may or may not have 3 of them right now. Mayhaps. Oh yeah. Been in the club for 10 years. Well, then you're a senior member compared to me. I've only been here for maybe I think like 2.5, I guess. So it was like, yeah, like at the end of my first year in high school, so like a little bit of 2 years ago. That's when everything just came crashing down. And I realized, wait, hold on, I'm not cis. What is this? And then it's just been identity crisis after identity crisis after that. It's been fun. It's been a good ride. And I have like 5 different nice little flags. Only one that I actually bought and hung up, but yeah, I've been collecting identities ever since. It feels like. Let's hear long socks and ever call my girlfriend is when we fight a roll. You can share, right? Okay, so that's a spirit. But Chemi's coming, right? So it started like 2-ish years ago, and I thought, wait, hold on, I'm not cis, I'm trans. And then I just thought I was trans for a while, and then I realized, hey, wait a second, I'm aroace as well. And then I realized, hold on a second, I'm agender demigirl, mayhaps, probably. So yeah, so it's been just going around everywhere, but yeah. A lot of things. Yeah, so right now I think agender is the thing, like the gender, and I'm most leaning towards. But I am also just waiting for the Swedish healthcare system to let me get the estrogen. It takes time though. There's a long waiting list. That's like the one downside with Sweden and this whole thing is, yeah, a long waiting list.
Okay. Let's try.
Hell yeah, first attempt. I'm actually kind of surprised I learned the order to put these things in. I've been here so many times I just know it by now. Yeah, anyways. Oh, welcome back, Voila. Welcome back. You missed nothing except everything. That's fine.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What? Diamond City got
So I have quite a few friends that are IRAs, I don't know why. Yeah. I think I think I only know 2 people, one of which being me. Me and one other friend who also happened to be non-binary as well. Yeah, it was one time. Me, and 3 of my friends were hanging out, and we were sitting there talking, and we realized that like all of us were there, but no one was like compatible in a romantic sense, because we're like, me was like a race, so yeah, not really with anyone. And then one was a lesbian, and there was no, and there were no other ladies there. One was bi, but again, the woman was lesbian, and the other guy was straight. Just 4 people. Everyone had a very unique experience themselves, but no one was compatible. It's kind of funny. Which pipe weapon are you using now? Right, so currently I'm using a, let's get a full name actually. The legal name here. The glow-sighted .45 pipe rifle. And so it's just a regular pipe pistol, upgrade to a rifle, bigger mag, glow sights, change to the .45 ammo because it's just slightly better. I need to buy more actually. Wait. Go away. Did I get him? No, not even close. Might actually run out of ammo here. Okay. This was, I've had so many bits of ruined by space feelings, so maybe it's possible elimination. Probably. Could be. Ooh, let's go blue. Sniper one looks best. Yeah. Like this one. Well, I guess there are 2 that are valid as snipers. The bolt action one, which I'm using right now, and also the like the revolver one could also be used as a sniper, I suppose. Right, maybe I just leave these 2 guys here. Maybe the vertibird pilot and you just get shut down by a pipe. Yeah. I mean, of all things, it's this little piece of rubbish. I don't know how I would feel about that if I was that pilot. Yeah, but .45, it's not even, it's pretty low caliber as well. Oh wait, yeah, wait, do I still have, oh no, my great methods are run out. Okay, right, I'm gonna go in here and just talk to Arturo real quick. I need to buy more ammo. Millions of Captain Mums of Academy training are wasted. Well, yeah, the funny thing though, I'm pretty sure most of the Lancers in Brother Steel are actually not that well trained, which I think is kind of funny. Because yeah, they only recently got vertibirds, at least this branch did. So yeah, I kind of find out most of them are not actually that well trained. See, what time is it? Okay, right. I'll sit down and wait for a few hours, and then see if we can trade to everyone. Oh, with everyone. Okay, 2 hours. I might miss the robot, but we might time to go in. Yeah, it's gone. All right, we can trade with some of them at least. Where's my chems? Badass but bad. We're still stealing from the Enclave. Never gets old. Yeah, I mean they're basically the Enclave, but at least a little bit less xenophobic. Very xenophobic still, but not to the same degree. Just right, I took this the wrong. I was about to take all my combat drugs. Great mentats. There we go. Right. Okay.
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Let's see what you have.
A bit of everything.
Rule 43? Sure you don't mean 34? Which one is 43? What's the... which character? Which character to talk about now? Oh, what's going on now? It lost me. Also, yeah. I'll keep track of money here. Okay, that's fine. Confirm trade. And Arturo, my friend. Let me buy some
Sure.
ammo.
Let's see what you got.
Something for
Oh. He said a thing. That's bad now. I'm just kidding. It's fine to say it just don't be too inappropriate, I suppose. Anyways, Further states that the more beautiful and pure thing is, the more sad it is to corrupt it. It reflects a horrendous and cynical view on the internet culture. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, buy these. Ooh, expensive. Although I have money, it's fine. Okay, just came home with when I closed. Just fired a neighborhood bully. Ooh. I don't remember. I don't know if my cat actually gets in that many fights. I've seen him come home sometimes with this is for just standing up straight, but yeah, I think it tends to not interact with them too much. Although I know he's friends with the neighbor's cat at least. That's fun. Yeah, it's not fun when like in the middle of the night you just hear cats fighting and you just gotta hope it's not your own. Okay, can you put attachments on your gun? I can, and I have actually done that. The thing is, this gun doesn't look like it, but it is basically fully modded. Because I do have the large quick ejection magazine, I do have better sights, I do have the best receiver, at least in my opinion, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I can modify them. The problem is there isn't much to modify left on them. It's pretty much done already. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take some of these here. I do need aluminium and a bunch of it quite quickly because I do have some armor upgrades I'm gonna do for I think the next quest. I think the next quest is the final one. I've even seen a cat stare off. That's longer than most. I haven't seen one that's that long, but I have seen one time I saw my cat just standing by his little door, just staring out through it. And it was fully dark inside, so I just kind of held it open because sometimes he wants us to open it for him because he's kind of spoiled like that. But he never just jumped out for some reason. And then I what's it called? Then I turned on the lights outside on the outside deck, and I just saw another cat just standing there staring at him. That was fun. How do you know Rule 34, by the way? Well, the thing is, I've been on the internet most of my life, so I've been scarred. No, but I have, like, you hear from it about it from other people, and yeah, I have read like the original post with like the different rules, because I was curious, because I heard from a bunch of classmates what that was. But also just from being online. But I was interested, so I read through the rest of the rules. Yeah. Nothing really interesting. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. Just that one specific that is famous, let's say. So, I have 3 cats a day. Litter mates. Oh, that reminds sometimes my cat just kind of comes in. He just sits down on his little litter box, and he looks so focused when he takes a dump. But kind of funny, sometimes you're in there, and he just comes in, and you're just staring at each other. It's so funny. Yeah. Oh, sleeps together all the time. It's cute. We all have one cat, but he comes in like in the middle of the night to cuddle with my mom. But then he's either really wet because he's been out in the grass, and then either that or he has a lot of ticks on him. Which is fun, you know. That's cute. I have two dogs, one white and one the color of darkness. The color of darkness. Ah yes. Yeah. Yeah, dogs are great as well. I feel like the whole debate like over cats and dogs, I don't really get it. Like they're both great. I don't think one is strictly better than the other one. Yeah, like I feel like for some people, like having a dog and like having to walk it could be bad because they don't have time. In that case, cats are more self-sufficient, but some people, they really just enjoy going for walks, for example. But yeah, it's just personal preference. I feel like both are just great. And then reborn. Oh, I can't believe her. Okay. In that case, my grandma has their neighbor. They had a bunch of kittens, and we bought one of those, like a $1. I know, we scammed them, but yeah, no. We sometimes meet one of my cat's like brothers over there. His name is Kalle, very cute. Although his fur isn't as soft as mine, as my cat's. So I think we got the better one. That's an orange tabby cat. Ooh, kind of fun. Orange cats are just silly. I kind of know because my cat, he likes to just sleep around like everywhere. Find somewhere nice and it just goes to bed and just sleeps there. Kind of funny thing though, because sometimes it likes to have like half or parts of his body just hang off a ledge. So we see him like next to the staircase, just sleeping, half of him just hanging down. Oh, it's terrified that it's gonna fall, but somehow it never does. I'm not sure how.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I
live in Donald.
I'm sure you.
Right
Okay.
now we're all here because it's
They're certain silly, a little mischievous. Yeah.
Be dramatic, Justin.
Yeah, cats can be real fun. The only thing that's a little bit sad is just sometimes cats can be really like have a real hard time getting trust towards strangers. So like the neighbors' cats can be quite scared and don't really want to approach.
I'm sure the reactor
I noticed that my cat is also the same with other people.
It's a great
For example, when my aunt and her husband came over, my cat, when he first saw them, he was terrified. It was like sleeping on my bed, saw them, like eyes went wide, his fur stood up, he stood up, like, saw him, like his claws almost come out, and then he jumped from my bed, out through my window and just sat on the windowsill and just staring through the other window. It was really fun. But yeah.
I agree. We hit them hard.
They can be really.
They have time to react to our new position.
It can be real fun, but also really terrifying of others, depending on how you stay out of them.
How we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your
Donald destroyer of worlds. Not some badass, but I have a pet rattlesnake. Ooh, that's cool.
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength.
Yeah,
I
think if I could.
The better off.
I knew it, Bob Ross. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I know anyone who's actually had a snake for a pet, but
I hope you understand that.
I do. I've been to places where they had snakes that you could like, pet and such. We had to save ours. There was a pretty bad disease killing cats in our neighborhood, and we skipped ours before they were ready to. Their mom got them medications, baby. And good bow tie for a cat, and thank me later. I don't like snakes. Yeah, I think my cat could do pretty cute with a bow tie. The problem is, it's science. I might. I don't know, like usually you have like a black bow tie, but it just wouldn't be noticeable on him. Maybe like a red one or a white one. Having a glass dome. One tried to bite once. Ooh. I feel like if you have snakes, you kind of gotta have to have them on like in a glass cage of some kind. So I could, because they are real good. They can be real good at escaping. Bob Ross, don't bite the hand that feeds him yet. Well, he's a smart one in that case. Yeah, I feel like people who have either been bitten by snakes or close to being bitten by them, I can understand why they wouldn't like snakes. I don't know if I would feel too comfortable either having a snake as a pet. Yeah, something like spiders. I don't know if I could have one of those as a pet either. A son.
You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage.
So I can guarantee you it's older person them. As usually how it is. And I've heard like stories of people like who don't like dogs, like leaving bits of meat out in like forest tracks where dog owners usually walk their dogs, which are either poisoned or have like glass and stuff in them. Just to hurt them, which is awful.
Keep us all going. You know, Mother, it's no
the archers in the even in creeper crawlers. I'm okay with most animals, I'd say. Also, yeah. Kind of funny. Like when I captured a spider the other day, I just kind of held him hostage for a day and then let him outside. Yeah, it was middle of the night. I didn't feel like going out to actually release them, so I just held him hostage till the next day. Because they would shoot cats. Yeah. And yeah, some people are just horrendous with animals. My brother worked at a zoo. He gave me Bob Ross. Ooh. Son is older than me. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes when you're frozen for 210 years and he got unfrozen 60 years before you.
I assure you that there was no other way. They're fanatics.
You know, the normal thing that happens to everyone.
One final threat the Institute faces.
Could be the sweetest, nicest person. They're secretly poisoning pets and they hate them. It's common worldwide. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, most bad people don't really show their true colors publicly. Generally, they are just normal people. Yeah, people usually don't tend to be evil openly, because that would cause them to lose face, which no one really wants.
But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes
Bob Ross wants a bird. I was choked on it. Ooh, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They do tend to eat them whole. So I guess that would make sense. But yeah, oh, also Sparta. Hello, Blow Up Institute. Not this time, sadly. You know, this time we're actually doing an institute ending. It's been a while. And also, it's kind of funny doing the institute ending with only pipe weapons. And also one of the worst power armors, like the base one, the T-45.
They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
Imagine he had a son is your own age now. Oh yeah. Actually, I mean, by this time, if this man was only able to pull, my character could have like great grandchildren. I know. He just lived all of these years, like 60 years in this bunker, filled with a bunch of scientists. And eventually become the leader of them. And he's still single. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wait. Do I have to talk to him again? Oh, talk to Dr. Lee. Okay. I started working as a triple agent. Ooh. Cool. Ooh, I'm gonna waste on your disappointment. Hi, Madison. Can we talk about the impending war crime? It's time.
Sean says it's time.
That. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now?
What now? I think me and my big brother are... I think me and my big brother is a psychopath because I have a pet snake and he has a pet tarantula.
Dr. Orman has...
I mean, some people just... I don't think that's psychopath behavior. I work for everyone.
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we
I feel
wouldn't
like
be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them
Plus,
since.
some people just have
They're not
weird animals, but it's fine.
managed to generate
People can have the pets they want, as long as it's not like illegal.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct
No
connection
synth
between
has the
their
identical
robot and
DNA
theirs.
as Sean, except
So the
the
immediate
Sean
area
himself.
around
Every
their
other
apartment is
synth
local.
has very things that to be.
Don't,
Yeah,
however, have
and
the
also
airport covered.
the fact
We
that
can relay you
they
info at the edge of the airport.
Sure. We'll have the
have made synths that are supposed to be
Exactly.
copies of other
Have
people
supplies
as
on your
well.
side. Should give you some
Does
time
make it
to
also
organize a real airport.
that have different
For
DNA.
every generator you take
Because you
out,
can't even tell if
you
it's a synth
can
based
start
on DNA.
putting in synths,
That's
giving
also
you
one of the
more
parts why
data. And
physically cutting into the brain to find a chip is the only way to actually finding out if someone's a synth or not. So yeah. Owners of World of Love. Yeah, I see so. At least the ones that aren't actively trying to kill you.
no, they're not grenades.
So basically everything
These things
except
are gonna have
whatever
the
comes out of
DNA.
Australia.
Basically,
Those
it's
ones
a
we can leave to themselves.
Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly
But
to
we're gonna
that
do so.
position.
Okay.
If there's a hotspot,
Yeah, I
we
mean
can
that would make
drop
sense.
synths right on it. We've only got a few of them,
From memory,
so
something
put
about
them to good
the
use.
Skyrim playthrough.
Don't
That's a
toss
little
them
worrying.
into the bay.
What is it? Tell me, Sparta. Even though, but yeah. I mean, yeah, some animals can be admired, but maybe not close up.
I know,
Maybe from a
I
distance.
mean,
Yeah, some animals it's dangerous for them, for you to be close. Some it's dangerous for you to be
your
close to
real
them.
job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
Yeah, sometimes, like the most loving thing you could do for an animal is just to leave it alone. You can also see it from that point of view.
It's the
Just
brother's
letting them
giant
be.
robot.
Right. They think it's their weapon.
I heard players on
We're going to show
Reddit
them
being
it's
worried
ours.
dating Sims in the
We've
game
taken
because they
everything we
are
know,
based on
made a
Sean's
few
DNA.
modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years.
Oh yeah, that could.
This part was my idea. Uploaded the whole thing into
That's
a
true.
modified synth.
It
capable
kind
of
of depends
delivering
on
the virus directly
Sims
into
because
the
some of them
brain.
have
The little guy is going to be
very
exposed
little
in
of his
one
DNA.
way, so you'll have to keep
Yeah,
an
and I
eye
can see that's a big problem,
make sure he doesn't get shot,
especially
you
if you yourself could were a synth. Oh, right. That being said, someone did mention that earlier. That there is a terminal about the Soul Survivor being a synth.
He's not going to go
Uh,
stand around, and
I
he
don't remember
won't
who said it,
take
but
orders.
it's I can actually go
He'll
check
have
that out right
the
now. I
targeting
think
systems overridden,
kind of want to see that.
and he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target.
I
in the commonwealth.
borrows because when
So
my
your
friend
end
asked me,
goal
I
is
tell them I have
ultimately
pet
pretty simple.
Barbaras.
Get to the robot, then hold the position.
Yeah,
while
it kind of reminds me though. Like when I
Oh, and
got
don't
my
worry.
cat, I was joking with my family. We should name him Hundfan, which means like fucking dog. Just to be like dog bastard. Just so we can yell it. People think we have a dog with or like mutt basically. But we have a dog that we were really angry at, but no, it's just a cat. We're really funny. But we didn't. We went with Sögan, which is just a name. Since I serve every day, Drake Prince when I. Since I serve her every day, Drake Prince when I day who do my soul ghost. Oh, Sparta, I feel like I got a stroke from reading that sentence. The sentence it ends sentencing. What the hell? I'm trying to make. Right, I'm looking over YouTube channels that makes more sense. All humans share over 99% identical DNA, so a small variety from V is not enough to avoid any son. I mean, I think the thing is.
What have I got for backup?
There are.
No questions. Let's do it.
Very well.
There are very specific things in the DNA that we look at when we check for like how related you are to people. Aren't like 90-something% related to bananas. Let me just look up the number. Yeah, we share a very high amount of our DNA with bananas. It is shared with banana. Okay, no, it was yeah, approximately 50%. This source says 60. Yeah, but at least like 60%. 60% of our DNA is identical to that of bananas. Fun fact. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say that. I suppose maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Can't chat on Twitch because I don't wanna give them my phone number. Blah. Yeah, I feel that. Kinda sad I actually have to enable verified accounts only because yeah, just the pure amount of bots that go in and try to sell things. It's annoying. I got bored of just banning them every single stream, so I had to put that on, and that actually did decrease the amount of bots to almost 0. I've had an occasional one every now and then, but almost none. Yeah, because it means that some people just can't chat. Wait, you're on Twitch? Always has been. Actually, I started on Twitch and streamed there for a little bit until I figured out how to do multicasting. You play Minecraft? Yeah, I do. Earth Forever World I play on every now and then I do have a world I stream on. I had one stream this week where I started. Okay, as I say, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna play more of that next week. Looking forward to it. So, I saw a theory somewhere that the player character in Elder Scrolls belongs to Lorcan, and so has a special case, and so no god really gets to clean their soul. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. I don't know nothing of the like Elder Scrolls lore. Because yeah, I haven't really played. I've started Skyrim, but I've never actually played it fully. Is it? I know. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Oh wait, I didn't pick up that much aluminium. I think. Let's see how much we got. Ooh, wait. Oh no, it's not gonna be enough. Oh yeah, that's definitely not gonna be enough. Look at the helmets at least. No. Okay, right, I need more. Herobrine was a synth. Ah yes, of course. But I remember as a child, like I started up Minecraft, just the launcher, and I saw the changelog and I saw like, oh, Herobrine was moved. I was like, oh shucks, I missed it. Oh no. But we just said that every single update. It took me like 3 updates to realize. It was really funny. Just how oblivious I was to the fact that it was just not real. And how I didn't notice it said that every single time there was an update. So, can I get in here? Do we have aluminium somewhere? Oh yes, there we go. Okay, it's weird that Bethesda has such a problem with writing nowadays when the Elder Scrolls lore is actually stupid good. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad that they just kind of falls flat on that point. So yeah, especially like in single player games, actual good writing is actually kind of important, you know. Multiplayer games not as much because you can have fun gameplay and such, but I guess in some single player games as well. But specifically when making like RPGs and such, you really do need the writing. And since Fallout originally was known as Fallout, a post-apocalyptic role-playing game, it just kind of, you know, it's still supposed to be role-playing. Yeah. When the writing is mid and the role-playing isn't really role-playing. But not was said on broadcast. Herobrine was once a worker for Minecraft. Ooh, I don't really know the lore of it. I know the rumors back then was like that was his brother, but I don't know. Yeah, it's been so long. I don't even remember how it started. I have no idea. Yeah, the good old days when the world was so much simpler. Yeah. I gotta say though, right now, not too big of a fan of Notch either. Basically same reasons as Musk and most other people who I'm not a fan of. But yeah. Different person, same reason. Anyways, let's see here. I don't need this anymore, because I have the this trait that makes me unable to get addicted. Let's see, what else we want then? Increased action point refresh speed. Increased strength could be good. Just, yeah, 20 extra carrying capacity is decent. Tesla coils. Do Tesla coils. I think peaceful Minecraft is scarier than hard Minecraft because there is no hostile mob and it's so quiet. I don't know. I don't like there's basically like any scary in peaceful, but yeah, I just find it kind of a little bit boring. Right, it is quite quiet in there. Although if you just go to bed as soon as the sun starts setting, you don't really notice the monsters either way. Let's see here. I don't care about that. Bat's chance could be good. That could be decent. Intelligence could be decent. Low. Extra XP at this point is not that good. Or not that important. Increased perception. Isn't this basically the same as this, but maybe slightly worse? I think I'll take the Bat's overlay. Yeah. And the arms. I can't do anything. I need blacksmith for that. And I guess all this is just damage, so it wouldn't matter either way. Actually, wait, is there any other funny paint jobs we can do? Minuteman. We can do the orange one. I still find it fun that the orange paint job increases agility. So you just become better stealth by being painted bright orange. Somehow. But we have agility right now. Maybe. Resistance. Oh, actually, energy resistance could be a good thing. Prism shielding. I think I have enough actually for all that. Armor health. I think just. This here could be good. We'll just put that on everything. Because yeah, there's gonna be a lot of lasers very soon. Is it? Vintage Story is better than Minecraft. Some really scary. I've never actually played it. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it or really looked into it. Yeah, I've been recently watching a lot of like Gemini, and I know she's been talking about it quite a bit. But I've never given it a try myself. But it looks like a pretty similar but different. Same but different. So do you know some quote like Shakespeare? Right, I'll say my favorite Shakespeare quote. What? You egg? Stabs him. Really good one from Macbeth, if I'm not mistaken. Still. It's just. It's really fun. What an insult. You egg. So yeah, I did repair it. Good. Loading and chased by 5 wolves in a pitch. But it's awesome game. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've heard it's supposed to be pretty comfy. Yeah, I should probably go sleep before doing hangouts. Also, one thing I was thinking. yeah, like having wolves and such. I don't think. I mean, we do have wolves, but they're passive. I feel like Minecraft nowadays wouldn't really add animals that are hostile, like fully. Just because they don't want people to like hurt them and then start doing that in real life and such. I don't know if I completely agree with how they're thinking, because it's still a game. I don't know. Yeah, kind of cool if they could just, if the wolves in the game could just kind of hunt you sometimes, instead of you just having to punch them. It's possible, just not quite in the same way. Right, let's see, 600 bullets, that's fine. Full prepared armor. Yeah, right, let's go kill Brotherhood. Let's go get this playthrough finished. Okay, actually, I'm gonna surprise it's actually gonna be over today, because I did not think we actually finished today. And yeah, it's only been 3 hours, so we have an hour to do a single quest. Incredible. That's a bit silly, because every person played with Minecraft loves killing animals as soon as they see. Yeah, I think that might be become food. So like when they added like dolphins, they made them drop nothing because they want people to hurt dolphins in real life. I mean, like, good luck getting up close to a dolphin. That's the main thing. They live in the ocean, and we don't. Did you know Aristotle? Oh wait, name rings a bell, but I'm not sure. I mean, like, the Greek philosopher, whose name is spelled similar to that, but a little bit differently. Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't really have any opinions about that guy. I don't remember which things he came up with and which things he didn't. Yeah. Just I don't think I don't know if it's the only thing, but I think there's an E at the end at least. Maybe some other things as well in the spelling. I'm not really gonna check though. I hate that. Versus animals. Yeah. Right, okay, let's see here. I should just take camps and just run in. I remember from the permadeath run when I did this, that I should just not try to fight the Brotherhood. I should just run past them. Oh, I should grab some XL from Concord. Oh well. Oh, there's a minefield. Okay, I just dodge all of them. Right, don't mind me. Just passing by. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Take all the stims. Open, open. Open, damn it. Okay, it doesn't open. Where's the way in? Alright, I've got this. No, no. Spam the stimpaks. There's a hole over here, I think. Yeah, there is. Ooh, and mines. Okay, got in. Not chaotic in the slightest. I know how many stimpaks I popped there, but I have no arms anymore. Okay. I feel like if I redid that, it would go a little bit better, because, yeah, I ran to the wrong place. How many steam packs do I have left? 34. Okay, it's very chill. Yeah, I think I took about like 40 steam packs, almost. That little bit. Oh, great. Brilliant strategy. Well, I just thought that the door would be able to be opened. I forgot that I couldn't go that way and step back. Right. Even on survival, if you just take enough stim packs, they can't hurt you. Okay, I can barely hurt them either though. Defense 100, heal 100, axe 0. Yeah, my defense is almost gone though. Oh yeah, it's that's a problem with having the T45. It just melts. I guess I could have gone for something that increased durability. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep a track on my HP a little. No, I like the fact that I haven't even moved like the shortcut of it. So still on like the 0 key. So I just have to hold down like WSD while I'm still moving, whilst bending my whole hand over to actually reach the 0. Oh yes. Breaking my wrists over here just to heal. Because it would be illegal for me to just rebind. Oh, Dance. Hello there. Never seen you in a while. Now let me just shoot you real quick. That's not gonna kill him, but still. And not even close. Right, if I just sit here, it probably won't hit me. Let me just kill him and I can read the thing. Right, what is the favorite philosopher? It's can't. I just can't. I'm gonna, if I had to pick a favorite philosopher, I don't even know if I had like an actual one, like pick. It comes to me because if I do the university education I want to do, then I'll get a it's like a bachelor's degree, but in Swedish it's called Filosofia kandidatexamen. So I would technically by that be a philosopher, even though I've done no thinking. I just studied language for a bit. Okay, I'll install my internet now. How damn your synth. Oh yeah! Oh, I should have given the information to the Brotherhood, so they would have killed him, and then I had one person less to actually have to deal with here. But yeah, he's a traitor, he didn't even know it. He's a traitor to both. He's a traitor to every single faction that's ever joined.
Time to go, man. We're relaying to a safe location.
Right. So you're the type of guy who's smiling at a horror game. I don't know. I remember when I played. Oh yeah, Close and Shift was it called? Well, well, the Close and Shift maybe. But yeah. No, I was scared shitless. I don't know. I smile, but only as a coping mechanism. Yeah. I had my butt naked character T stance, and he said, "Hey, damn close on." And the power he liked it. 100% synth. I just knew it. Damn. Okay. Oh, close. Okay. Yeah.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat.
Right, I think we did it. Alrighty, do they want me to like go? Yeah, nuclear family. Gotta go talk to Sean as well. Although in this state of armor, Ooh, oh well, I'll just dump it and go talk to them. It's fine. My arm's just gone. My legs are barely holding on. Same with my chest plate.
Father has done remarkable.
Okay. Right, up another floor. Nice. Right, I'm just gonna park the armor here. Actually, wait. Do they have? Quickly, do they have like any institute clothing around? I feel like I should at least dress like I'm part of the faction. I think there might be someone in my quarters. Hold on, Sean. You can wail all. Where's the badass painted armor? Well, it was the armor that I just had there. It's just I changed the paint. Let go. That's good enough. I changed the paint around from the Hot Flames one, I think it was called, to the some other thing. But yeah, for extra energy resistance, because I wanted to survive that last battle. I feel like I really need that. I'm just gonna drink some water. Can't be dehydrated when talking to Sean. My character is high, but that's fine. Just can't be dehydrated. For a comic book t-shirt, to be honest, you look like a nerd already. Yeah, everything though. The fedora and the t-shirt, they both added charisma. So just put on, I think that gave me charisma from the get-go. So whenever I had a speed check or had to buy anything, I could just jump out of armor and get instant, like an instant +3 charisma. And then I could take chems as well for even more, but still. Just instant +5 charisma.
Hello, Sean.
+3. I don't know.
There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm
Yeah,
glad it worked.
just a small bit of Warcraft, that's fine.
I'm glad
Wow, metagaming. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I always do it. Every time I have power armor, I just do that. Although usually it's I used to do a dress from the quest with the strong, because it's +3 charisma. A hat. I think there is a +2 hat somewhere, but I usually just use a +1 hat, and then fashionable glasses, which is another +1.
We're all safe now.
For now.
Yeah, at least. Look, I changed clothes to be at least a little bit role playing now in the last little cutscene thing.
You must remain vigilant.
I don't quite see it though, since the camera's so close.
And to me,
It's fine.
you can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
I know you.
That means I will never play this this play file again. I'll close the game and then we'll do a new one.
Focus on
Time sleep now, good night, everyone Koala out. Well, bye Koala. Yeah, it's basically end here as well, so you're not gonna miss much.
wondering what you were like. Thinking about
I'm just
all
gonna
we
hear my
missed
son yap
out. I want you
till he
to know
dies.
that.
Glad to find you, blah blah blah. Let's just skip to the cutscene. Always find it weird that people call nuking your cancer dying son the good ending. But here's the thing though, the Institute,
I close my eyes.
they are
I see my life
isolationists, supremacists, and slavers. And they have no regard for anyone who is not one of them.
At some point,
So yeah,
it happens to all of us.
a little bit of slavery, a little bit of xenophobia, probably not the good guys.
Was not the world
Probably
I
not.
wanted, but it was the one I
But
found
yeah,
myself.
only like some of the
The Commonwealth.
other factions could probably count as a good ending. I think Railroad and Minutemen are probably on one who you can call a good ending.
I hope.
Because the Brotherhood, I don't know, they feel like just switch one dictator for another.
This whole again, the way we were.
Well, next playthrough pacifist challenge. Ooh.
I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed.
It's possible. I don't think I'm gonna do it because I feel like it would be very boring because it's just gonna take so long.
I know war.
We'll see.
War never
Again, your son is that's just kidnapped, dying of cancer in bed. Democratize him. Yeah. The good ending. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the only good ending would be like the minimum, because then you at least try to make it better for the people, because they're the only one who really cares about the people. But I think like having a minimum railroad, if you can make like a combined thing between them, like an alliance between them, that would be real good, and that would be the true good ending. Maybe one where you had them join up with the Institute and like change the ways of the Institute. Like there are options for good endings. I don't know if there is an actual like good ending. I said, why am I even looking at that? I don't even need another trait. We're done. Closing this one. Anyways, let me just look around for fancy at all. Yeah, and basically it's just find a companion and make them do all the fighting. And it's just gonna be boring having to wait for them to do that. Because there are fights that are unavoidable. And having to wait for Piper and someone else just do it for me is gonna take forever. Yeah, what do I do myself? Because killing is fun. I mean, it's the first-person shooter, so yeah, that's like half the gameplay. Yeah, I think yeah, the Institute, the Minutemen, can be either or, really depending on the leader, I think. But yeah, a lot of the people who they are protecting are anti-synth. We're just having I feel like it would be fun if you could have a couple of endings where you didn't just annihilate other factions, but you kind of made them work together. Have a good ending, which is working as you basically negotiate peace between them. That would be cool. Yeah, so like the Minutemen, their goals and the Institute's goals could coexist, because the Institute, they don't want to be left alone. And the Minutemen could, for example, help them out, help them with the things they need on the surface, in return for not like disturbing them, not disturbing the nerds downstairs. I don't know, something like that. The Minutemen are weirdly scores. Are they? Not sure about that. I don't think they are, at least. I don't know. So when it comes to Vault and save President in Concord, Tammy want his help to save baby. Tells you to piss off until you build a faction. Ah yes. It tells me to go screw myself until I become the lead, like the local warlord, basically. Drop every other faction that kills a lot of people. Yeah. It should Maxon after you save Dance in Blood Betrayal. All the kind of friends. Oh. He will. Ooh. Really? Oh, interesting. I actually never. I've never not managed to talk, or I never managed to talk Dance into being to letting himself live, and then not done the same to Maxon. That's interesting. They actually betrayed Maxon there. Anyways, yeah. That is, anyways, everything for today. Let's see here. I am pretty sure that I didn't put any more streams for this week, but I'm just gonna double check. Because if I did, I messed up badly. Because I have other things going on tomorrow. Have fun with the streams. Well, thank you. It's been fun. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else planned for this week, at least on stream. So yeah, it'll be something in next week, probably Monday or Tuesday next time. We'll see. Yeah, I'll post a schedule at some point. I might do one today, might do one tomorrow, we'll see. Usually I say I'll do it the same day, that's my final stream, but I always procrastinate it for some reason. I'll try to do it today. I'll try to do it today. But yeah, I'll, sometime before the next stream, I'll post a schedule. Both on Blue Sky and on YouTube, so you can see it there when it comes up. But I don't think, like, turning into, yeah. I mean, here's the thing though, I think if I start a new Fallout run, it's probably gonna be once per week. So there's still gonna be 3 or 4 times a week where we do other things as well. I feel like just trying to diversify as much as possible at the moment. Try to have multiple things. But anyways, yeah, we'll have to see exactly which days I choose, but there's gonna be maybe some Fallout. There will be Minecraft, there will be Project Zomboid, there will be Lego, like Lego building. So just a lot of fun stuff going on next week. Yeah, I'll post the schedule once it's done. Anyways, yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Hope you had a lovely time, because I sure know I had one. And yeah, I'll see you around next time. Bye!